General Party na name wo mrahye bedwafie ewo Asen North ne Asen Central empre makomako insia ye ka obi a oboa NPP party wo sikasemu a onkanyi Honorable Kennedy Ohimpre ko Agyapong emfrim me tumre na matresi a afi 2014 Congress ekwa no tamale no Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ko an fa sa Congress ni nyina hoka abra na party no ewo position a ye ni aban de danso kura won hu ne se mfie ni abato abesne ko nyina no oye ne campaign ewo na beto mpeso aso no na won nam oman Ghana fa na nyina eboa ni nuanom NPP candidate titu ni ba bia yesusu se hoye den edema NPP no yewu Kennedy Agyapong tun hu si ho ekoboa ye campaign menkunimba bia no yewu Kennedy Agyapong eboa NPP mrahye bedwafo je niema ni akade ma wo mu de koma wo mu nkrofo wo abato mpeso aso eniema ni bi eye fidie de pemade sewing machine emu anwa anone ahodro ani sika NPP mpanimfo ekukudam bitu se lawyer nana obribu ahen edi edefa yewu Kennedy Agyapong.
So what adiop sana nyawonya hotamaklo eka in 2016 Kennedy Agyapong ni kuti nko a wo mto cash ko ha
100 cars.
Man, 100 pickups.
2016.
2016. I think yeah, 2016. Kennedy Agyapong ni kuti.
I think he paid NPP $3 million US.
And in 92.
And in
90s.
$3 million US.
And in 90s.
In 92.
And in 90s.
With interest.
Tell me, 275 constituencies in Ghana. Baina Kennedy Agyapong na hunsun sanso enko. In 2016, one Mahama and in Ibrahim Namonam. Wafere. Nenu.
Wafere.
What? On what basis? On what basis is
no,
I mean, that is serious. So what basis? Because Nyauta Macro like Dr. Udakubrubi. MPP for you more free. So Kennedy Agyapong begina or here MPP for votes. Now what do you say? When you were crisscrossing with your brother, your cousin, your nephew, your dear Ibrahim Mahama, and then President Mahama, no, on here, and now in Central for against you for a founding member. When a founding member, at what point in time, or your founding member, or your founding elder, you know from people. Please, they should stop that. Oh my, obviously, oh no PC in Kakra, or PC in Kakransen. Only to work in the Japan, Jama, and PP. T-shirts are printed.
Yenti yewu Kennedy Ohimpre ko Agyapong abra ensanfefo busano ne modemo ne moa wodi abo party
2008 2007 2008 the name of partner Tata pickups 245 many me partner upon the one at all. The South Russian trucks, meanwhile, 77 Russian trucks. More number of constituencies won't say bar. You're spraying with MPP already. And I'm the mouth. Thousands of T-shirts. And you know, Semitimi Yama Obia. I didn't mean to mean your mother. And simple. And if you say, if you don't allow me to come out, and likely see a opposition against me. So NSA, I'm doing the same thing. Say, me, many obia yejuma. Enti me ma MPP party every constituency 10,000.
10,000.
Yes.
All the 275.
Can I read Makoyiza?
Oh, okay.
2 million
for the upcoming constituency elections.
Yes, 2,750,000.
2,750,000.
Yes.
What dole out all the constituencies?
Yes. And you may John Board Magic. I ready. Makombangia and San Lake Linium City. I am not going to give it to any individual.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to constituency.
Okay.
Yam famwa election. And organizing a assembly.
Honorable Ken Ohini Agyapong, the defender of the grassroots.
grassroots Eda Honorable Ohene Agyapong akoma so na nunti ana waya na adwene se obebiebie numa magana mabunu anya biaye ni nyina mu no se yehwe ne ewura Ohene Agyapong ayeyi a abamu mpanifo pii anya mo ni suade hu no yentie yewura Ken Atefua ya woda ena ya no ebre ebusa no nsem adefa enuma ho.
The president, His Excellency Nana Addo akufo-addo, or charge me say I should make sure no party executives are hired in the process. On Pese Obeja legacy bia, a kunkwasi a party for any ogu
anu ya Yewura Kennedy of Agyapong edemanu ni.
For him to make that statement against MPP people, young co school denti, go fire President akufo-addo ambassador Okaza. Hey, Nana Njiminka. Miss Call, baby, any. Say she be quiet and me so sorry, friend. Ye di ka kwa himfie. Be 9 something a coy. A mamra ni a year him for a G a 2. Ye pie ba na 11:45. Ni party sen krame. Yes, Amado. Ni party sen krame. Say ni pa way MPP who don't. They were waiting. Na nia obetimi aka kire wo mu ano se akufo-addo se memfo mo adwuma mo panipa koye campaign mo bisa certificate mo bisa certificate yes san kwala no gu pick up mu o mu bam no aye ko no ya hwi samamoro mo bisa o mo certificate MPP mo kwa na mo timo mo bisa certificate mi bisa MPP ko no mo timi ma adwuma se emra ye koye campaign Professor Tefa na wo hi na uhwe party mapa anadwo
re tontom
na wo tolo
stress
waiting for me kohwe abai na ye be wini wi a ya be ka kire say President akufo-addo say mo de me emfa modwuma. Wow, yampene oh, we have spent a hell of money on this party for people just to assume power and disrespect party people so that they become so. We are not going to allow that. Party for sacrificing. Party for mapa. Said Tigumu. A Juma. Nano, a Juma Bakra, you Messi, ya beje Gandesi. Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong in society, I will say it. Maybe MPP man, I idea do. Wow. MPP man. Oh, unim. Baname ko e kuro bi your friend in Kwanta. Na be drew Jaso, and one our branch de ko. 6 kilometers inside. Okay. You could do one not girls, no ladies, no show more year. One for taxi. Their own money. Have for taxi. Aqua in Quanta. Aqua house to house and sign in your draw. Wow. Oh, I was so touched. I said, wow. And you almost kai party, no grassroots. Now between Joe show almost support and say, what do these people get
upon doing all this?
All this. But you are your first soldier, near friend DC for, near MPP for, your first police, your friend DC for, near Masu Boo. But we share the effort the party people put together. And easy. You cannot sideline your own people. Build the party people. And stop giving contrast to NDC for we are no Marco Chesica. As if we are not in power. Why? All right. So those mistakes, Debbie, I salute the women in the party. Okay. They've done marvelously well. And the grassroots, the youth. Send me almost here boom modern. Or Peduma, or no so I got me. Munyaisa Mukwana Muti democracy. I'm for NDC for against MPP.
Yewura Ken Ohene Agyapong ena makwanu asa hodo so akyere ne do ne mmoa owodema grassroots no yenhwe no so
Kritini say I care for the ordinary people in the party. I always speak for them. And the grassroots ntino menya atamfo bebre wo mpanyimfo no Because when we win power or when we are campaigning, we use the ordinary people to campaign and look at what is happening here. All these hours, they are staying here patiently, waiting to vote, all in the interest of the party. But as soon as they win, they forget about them. I don't. I'm always with them. It is not about money, going out there to give money, but about caring, showing appreciation, speaking on their behalf. Now look, these are the people that brought us to power. So if you win and forget them, you go and meet them again the next election. And that is exactly what is happening. So the ordinary people in the party feel that I associate myself with them. I'm always there for them. That is why you see them coming around, and they feel free coming around because I don't throw anybody away. So, Enti is my star.
Honorable Ken Ohini Agyapong, the entrepreneur.
2007, when he knew David Ampofo, Asia, were TV Kasamfoni Sono, Nanisha Dihunu, were Jumayim, near Jumabim, at the Magana Mabruno. Saying Wakano.
If God grants me life to 70, I'll do wonders in this country. If there's economic stability and political stability, with no vengeance, nothing, let's move on. You'll see the number of employment I'll create in this country.
Let's take a look at it today. 16 years later, and Honorable Ken is not even 70 years as we speak.
At least my steel plant, every shift will take 500 Ghanaians. A day, 1,000 workers from one plant. Opa, a motorways. Yes, I'm Tiana Germany. Is there. Opa, the biggest coastal in Africa, been built 31,000 tons. Udru, Jamanu Town, Kwandaswa. Papabi, Nikos, your friend, we too. Next to we too. Go and find out yourself. Have done another one at the park. A walk in Sionano. Go and see it. I create jobs.
Yeah, we know you for that. Say, what you are noted for job creation.
Yeah, I'm creating jobs.
Good.
Because some mama me mind am rent here and yet you man here. Now me yes can if I take my money outside.
Yeah.
Now I see young men and women, good grades. Obi every school 5 years when I see such things, I feel so guilty as a politician, and I'm not able to help all these people.
Amantin cassava processing factory. Yeah, what Amantin ewa tebu. Sa factory a factory. You are Ken Agyapong Ebie. Ya Ghana Mebunu eye no dwuma. Etumi produce starch 300,000 tons de biara. Ya industries usro di yewuma bebre adwuma kese ba konso ani fruitland ya woni gusu awohwe ya ewo asen nyankomase enam sa company so emekwa from pim ni mebunu ya wo mpotem nyina anya dwuma ye.
Honorable Ken Ohini Agyapong, the philanthropist.
Kumasi Race Course Market no ewo bantu masoro Mr. Dranadwa na ewo no mu ayesum ama manu bambo no ato apika kra na nti no mo kasa so mu hian kanea we enam so ama Assist Central Mashibedwani onwanyafo Kennedy akomprekon Agyapong e the light ni bi akwakomo mo a omo cheso mani age.
Master race course no omo ye se ho baby wo ha esumpa na nkomo pe street light enam so ema o share boss e obema omo 200 street light UTV sem trefo ekopie mo se so sen na setrem sitie abra street light aba hoyi adwadie no ekoso sen adwadefo ni bi ene UTV sem trefo twetwe nkomo na omo kire omo nsem sei
na de Japan wada roma ene diem the wire ade wadum ye o ma light aha na sumu ha pa ana kromfo chesi yen wada roma light by I can strain. Ama yani aje.
Ade obeye ma ye no ni so pa wa ya ade. Abra ekene a. So ama akromfuo ye so bete ama ye.
Wa ya ade. Yes re nyankopon enhira de mano because ono wo kan oye. On pe promise and fail. Na wa ye nso ama ye dwadifo ma yakoma atoye yem.
Agyapong no akwa kutwa ahomemu se yensi ayarsabea bia ebeboa ama womo a ebehwe akomayare ehun sem ewo 37 military hospital ewo nkran ha.
Baby ye akomayare ho adwuma meche cardio center ena ase central mrashibedwani onimonyafo Kennedy akompreko Agyapong de aso abofoma ye ba besibi ewo 37 abayare sabia yesi edan no ewie befa empa beye aduowotwe enema ye abefodie ene bebima beboa ama adwumadie ne hyehye akosoye na chief of defense staff vice admiral said amwama ekasa de tudwache mu se dwumadi omu edi ne ho kanyina no onimonyafo Kennedy akompreko Agyapong ase central mrashibedwani wafa ho kanyina wabona baso edana se ekyerese wayade.
The center, when completed, will have the capacity to provide specialist diagnostic and treatment for people with cardiovascular and respiratory diseases. It will also offer training and research opportunities to our medical staff both in Ghana and within the sub-region. I wish to recognize and appreciate the main sponsor of the project in the person of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, the Member of Parliament for Asin Central and Chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Defense and Interior. Honorable, your kind gesture has fully demonstrated your unflinching love for the people of Ghana and the Ghana Armed Forces in particular. It has also reinforced your determination to contribute to healthcare in general and in Ghana's development.
Onimonyafo Kennedy Agyapong na opanyini atam sika twitwiridie ede eboa a doctor for makomako nwotwe se wonom enko India manim no mu nkosua ade eno no yebosome makomako be se nsia e wo sede esi ehwe yakoma cardio efam e wo 37 military hospital.
Ene wasan edisika krata eye check akoma doctors nwotwe so mo emfanko India nkonkosua de na ebra odisika krata eye check no ema wo mo no sei ena okasaye
commander at the Trumanim say they will need doctors until your doctor Penino ha a list of health practitioners a bit me ako training na a cost 77,000 it be 11,000 for 6 months nana am say so I decided to also assist them because also now we see her na when ya expertise we are memoir we decided to sponsor 8 to go to India and train and come back. We say promise I'm the manzo. Remember $100,000. No more fun training, you know. And no me boss so and pay me $100,000 no abba.
President Nana Akufo-Addo has lauded the Member of Parliament for Ascent Central, Honorable Kencity Agyapong, on his proposed Kencity Agyapong Cardiothoracic Center at the 37 Military Hospital. The President inspected the project on Wednesday, February 1, 2023. It can be recalled that on June 22, 2021, the Member of Parliament for Ascent Central, Honorable Kencity Agyapong, cut sought for the construction of an 80-bed cardiothoracic center at the 37 Military Hospital in Accra. The President, Nana Akufo-Addo, was happy about the progress of work so far.
It's gone a long way. It's gone a long way. Well done.
Thank you.
It's a really positive contribution by citizens. It's excellent. Well done. Getting, of course, all the cooperation from the military and from everybody doing this.
Yes.
Kennedy Agyapong etu so beboa Ghana e ho ban proximity. First pound makomako enum ana wayi esi ho e de ya che Ghana sra adwumakuo no me che Ghana Armed Forces. Emla yade kodi wo COVID-19 bae no Yewura Ken Agyapong kwara ne abe
Enti enede we kura 3,000 nose masks na otise maame no sojani ba panyine ka o say N95 ne hia o mu pa for surgeries ne I'll see what I can do me okakra o ba me chiche ewia me be kan na fe masa be chama wo mu ne
Mabudui yewa ken Agyapong ekopie mu gi weche konfo anoche aban resabia no kuhu se ayafo de dafom ekana kuma na ujana nemu eche mattresses ayafo da so makuma oha ni sumiye oha
ayarfo beba omu ni baby dano at least omu dia toto for madao inse omu beda fo me pese me di me boshes me pese me di mano beka na me ko na me mebi talk and do Ghana Juman you know I'm here to present MC 100 mattresses, 100 pillows. The next time you see me here, hospital beds are and also the break Confanochi Hospital and San Yasaka machines na muhiano was.
And what I reserve the minimum perform manete or how I reserve the national a share kukram, which is cancer, FM, Ujana name, Sika. $145,000. The Maya Sabian say, one for Mohubra.
You never know. Maybe a yare a bit me a bow. In the way one is our team crime. Not from a problem. Now won't care. Maybe I'm too per free crime, but you have. To send them free crime, if you are. Yadian the bow. Maybe a issue are problems. As citizens of this country, we should be able to contribute.
Honorable Ken donated 100 beds and 100 pillows to the Confanochi Teaching Hospital.
Yefunu mame ekuya sewa oyobi anakokram cancer adi ache no ya yade no koto Confanochi aban aresabe mu a na ahokyere ewo nafa yewu akenode Agyapong epi ho no oye na dom In 2008, DPC Sabri, afe biara no. Se Muslimu fortune komiwie na obodi de kan Ramadan no a. Yewa Kennedy ohene Agyapong eboa wonuane ne anone afem. Onya se da ne da no obema ne nan yentia wonkramufu dwumadiem titiru se woni nkramufu pani chief imam bedin sawoso.
The Muslims always appreciate what I do. You know, they are very nice people. I'll be frank with you. And they've given me a name, Sheikh Osman. Sheikh Osman, they explained to me that in Islam, there was a man called Osman. Although I'm a Christian, I'm just doing what Osman in Islam did those days by showering gifts and everything to them. So I think through their kindness and their love for me, I've also come to develop faith. That is why it has become a routine and norm that every year I have to find something for my Muslim community.
Papa Canada Agyapong started more than 10 years. Into Afibia Yabama, Yabachadama Amofu. Abaya, Oyadima, and Kramufu, Afibia or Ramadan. More than 10 years in the Bia Fibia way. I feel those one, you know, not as a new Nigano. A baby may do grounds when you crana or Sansma, MA, into this year, near Wyan so any. The Beneza Yango, the Abidu Samri, near New Canada Agyapong, why the Amayan so Evini.
One Casa a Yimre, when you read your Casafidia Hodro, and in the TV, Casamfoniso, the Amamus remove Fra. wɔde kyerɛkyerɛ museumi ho nsɛm bɔkɔ ntawantaw no siiɛ no yɛwura Kennedy ɔhene Agyapong de ɛmo mmɔtɔ bɛyɛ sɛ 500 na ɛkɔboa wɔ hɔ.
It's for everybody, the people of Boko. It is not only Mampusi people that are suffering. We have Mosis, we have all tribes that cannot go out. And we have all tribes that cannot come in. So this is a gift for everybody. Okay. It's for the people of Boko. But of course, the two major tribes that are fighting, they are the leaders. That is why I mentioned in it.
Wa baby a omanfo kokenkan me chela brenu a na nyinam kane aka ni nsuo ka be se 70,000 Ghana cedis eda ho ya ni tua ye wonten yewura king ohene Agyapong na yi sika 70,000 Ghana cedis de ma wa library mu mpanimfo a wodidi se adwuma no eyi kane firi ho bebe yedui no be kare a yenu no ma bi kwaka Lebanon abrochime mu ya na omwo ahohihia ni ahokyere mu
ye papa Kennedy Agyapong sa video ye de ba Oman FM na wo so hwehwe o mane wo mo ye papa ye srew mi gina wanim di nyame anum srew minim se wo de wonya hu video ya wo be ye amena broso hwe ba bia wo mo dani wo ba e kwala be se more than 100 ene bu sa da we sa mi gebra kwala be 100 ene bu ha so mo aya homete I
Daddy, Mr. Minimum Award, I did Agyapong. Now I hear no a Bruma Junity assessor. A Bruma Junity because me not is suspected, sir. Ye both do cry first, who didn't have one as soon as now do so first. Papa, Yamisha, what? You know, never got sure of you. You knew I sit up at the some of years I have found more here. Now, so then, nano. See, and I go on, sir, at Sinu, so no. Oh, Mao, one and now, one and a cousin as I shirano, or when you have a ball. Some would feel a one yano, or feel a one yano, when you saw here. Papa, I was as it was.
Why am I naked upon your so dear? And now, Bazalon. Yeniasa yedomwasi yankopo nkosensha onto munko
mama mpeniase na Kennedy ase na mpenifo na mutaye nyina yechi
Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong has done a lot for the youth and the good people of Ghana in his own capacity as a member of parliament and a private businessman. Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, the people's choice. Let us watch some of the testimonies from some great people in this country about Honorable Ken.
Delegates are yekan. Womunim. Form 4 nyina NPP for penny for nketu akese nyina womunyina nim asemo a pennyfo edi agu edwai. Na ewiase eba de say ya. Aya na obi pese obeka no kura na se bi wanya nintentem so nanso so ye no a kakra mi ma be hunu de esese meka kwa me meka sa nyina na meka sa kire eye NPP for delegate ewo ba bia a omo hwe ye 16 regions no a omo na sesei no omo ka bia eye no omo nim Kennedy Ohene Agyapong dada omo nim ne dada se papa we pa de ye pe obi kura kan yasem akire no kura aduru mpanimfu anim anase yetie o masem a usan no ho a na chese asa oye nipa kwa me hwe mi follow no me so TV no te ho a wotimi ti ni suo yi handkerchief su nyina ema youth no oman mu na hwe o kwa me obi a oyi sika twitwiri de bie nwuma se Ghana fo emrante ne maba wa benya bia ye no se nipa no kebe ya anka oman na aduru baabia wono ankasa obu se se de oman we de emu nipa nyina no sebi obi anya ne bibia wa de wo ye se se die papa yi hwehwe no se esese abrantie ni ababa wa bia no wa wie ne suku o so onwie ne suku o onya ne so ene ne de se omamba enti kwame me ba hasisi ano de me be kan se me sred delegate no medical kadada medical kan mesisu ha se me pa omo chew omo me anye ye to abro ne ye nyi nguyeyem ni yakojira baby akase ye hunu ya
person no I say a lot of guys are falling in love. Why?
This is what Alote Jacobs, a strong former Central Regional Chairman for the NDC, has to say about Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong.
Kennedy Agyapong is different.
This is the party. It's a second of one who say, "Coach, what do I want? You bring the party back to power."
Sinipe.
It's a symbol how work no year where back on your sheet, but open one.
Sinipe.
IGP Fufra, but the master made me Jaimonda. We send still. Me Boboko school ne ubi akade. Woman me kochi tu. I mean chitu.
Me kwa montia Ghana for catch them so be pay ko catch on grow for say Mumfa Kennedy Agyapong brad ye beto abama ba better radio so na me ka mo se mo suspend me what be that
Sinipe.
I am communicating job na mo de ma me say communication director ya call election ye lose and a Ghana for communicate to deputy communication director on your grassroots person or mo se ko catch your party for no and I'm communicating. I am communicating. Am I not communicating?
Sinipe.
One of these cano. No, the same Ramayan. Never said no.
Sinipe.
Dear Mr. Speaker, watra a share, watra mrano, and random man to me money in your way. And untina, yet Trina Diana so say, on Rembrano, no one to be said, Brandy, dear baby of fire in the wetty, until young corrected you.
Sinipe.
Yes, as soon as say, as a person come minority, no, your casa boishe.
Sinipe.
The fabric of the party and your leadership.
Sinipe.
And Nuntino said, if there's no good leadership, the party will sink and sink forever. What is true, and I'm more yan and I'm also move change bibi, but I dare not move changing Munchray and Bonnie, I dare not yet. Munchray, as soon as I saw Adiaba.
Sinipe.
Bessie pay at you say, you will be a SSA in your bois near ye, now your parliamentary a Juma yeno. You created that conducive atmosphere near yen, ye bay.
Sinipe.
The first year God in Gaggisburg, book. Brofwa Kessia. And no book can be business. If be English, you go chop.
Sinipe. Sinipe.
Good afternoon. Raise to the power 4. Me ma akwaba na fe me na wase emfamra sinipe dwumadie so ebra so se yede ebre wo kai na hye so se enne July bosome de toso aduonu enan 24th day of July 2025. Efri sabre ekosi se nonan ebebo mene wo ade ahyemu yede sinipe dwumadie ne yede ebre wo dwumadie se de tie no sa pepepe ane yekọ no enne ye hyase ye the editorial no na eba afei ye besan so e the Ghana and come with Albert Asmani ebeba sa enso so and of course the big interview is coming on and the general himself, the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party, lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong and Edia Shemuna Fei ye the big interview no ye the ebrewo ye from Anthony Kofi Inkum Daddy from Mr. Inkum. I am your host. May I say, okay, ewo Oman 107.1 ewo Nkrapumpuni Mantemo afei se yedru eye Asante Mantemu so eye Ash 10.1 FM and then udwani chiremu ewo Mfimfini Mantemu a eho enso so eye Nap Radio 90.1 NAP radio ewo asen fosu afe edem sa ne namu ade call Western region Western North fuo nyina enso so egusu etie ewo ho sanso so ene ade ani kirem wo UK so a eye Sources Radio Amansan Radio Sources Radio and afe Amansan Radio se yedru US maimu a ehon nso eye Kings Jersey Radio and afe eye Jerry's TV and so Efa Jumediano live and colored. Now join me right here on Facebook Net2 TV GH. Net2 TV GH. Sanso and I will join me ewo YouTube and so exactly Net2 TV GH. Net2 TV GH. Afe ma me now say oheyen ewo Net2 television so afe yada say oheyen right here from the studios of Net2 TV, coming to you live from La Nkwantanai, that is Medina Zongo Junction, and you're transmitted live at the everywhere. You're from Mr. Inkum, Ebushaka National, and so say Heart Builders Real Estate, Ekaho, Sa and so and a Tabia Takum, and so Ekaho, Yadi Jumedi. Yede ebrewo ma ye na ye ho na fe ye mra ye dan ye ho a de ne ye pick bibi out of the lion's mentality ma yenko emra sisi a
competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still they never go hungry. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else, in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself.
Ma mensan and we're coming back to the Sinipay Jumedie no ebrason say ye de editorial ebrewo. Now today I want us to talk about something and then koma me pese ye die no has to do with thinkers. Today we are looking at thinkers. Say I can say thinkers are who are thinkers and what is the importance of thinkers. We want to know the importance of thinkers because say we need to know about that. It's say Ghana, any other countries, no, you could see that there's difference between a leader who is a thinker and then a leader who also has, let's say, high degrees or anything of that sort. Now, today we are looking at thinkers. And so join me here on Facebook. Join me here on YouTube. Now, share exactly who thinkers are. Say, you can say thinkers are who are thinkers. And now you could see that, look, many of penny be din common. And one thing as happening, American say me, or a highly personality, or you'll be a wakona nim ewa brabum, mekasi wakona nimwa in fact. Say you can footballer. He's a football person. And Okatra me say, one who nientia bobo dani denina no emfaso ebemu and say. Emfaso ebabomu because all the time you introduce a nearma innovation it take place in football. Enti anytime a ubeye bibia innovation ebeye juma ewo ho no obia automatically saa deɛ no ɛbɛyɛ attractive nti wobɛhu sɛ obiara pɛ sɛ ɔde ne ho ɛfɔlefɔle ho bi and that has been the reason why our football ɛkɔ n'anim gone were the days a ne yɛwɔ coaches a wɔn gyina ɛyɛ touchline na wɔn ɛyɛ wɔn antics na wɔn ɛyɛ wɔn whatever wɔn toto wɔn nsa actions no ne adeɛ nyina ɛkɔ so now football aba abɛduru baabi a though we still have those coaches a wobɛhu wɔn ɛwɔ touchline a you could see sɛ wɔn yɛ actions no ɛne deɛ keka ka ho nyinaa no football akɔ akɔduru baabi a now it is something that you need to manage. Those days now we say coach nkoa no gyina hɔ obi anka ne ho no sesei atwam it is a wohwɛ ɛyɛ other countries ɔma take football serious now you could see say coach no gyina hɔ na coach no ɛwɔ ne other staff backroom staff wɔn ɛwɔ n'akyi ebi kuta tablet ebi kuta high sophisticated machines wɔn ɛde ɛyɛ nneɛma ɛne adeɛ na saa nneɛma ni nyinaa no ɛna coach na ogyina hɔ no or implement it sɛ or implement it there you see say team no transform it team no transform no afɔ bɛhu sɛ amanfo ahyase a ɔmo get closer and I say ɔmo team no attractive to many people what you say and so that has been the main reason why our football all the time attractive sika now okache say football because so attractive sika till it sounds say innovations all the time rim amamwo so saa na mesusu say etie and now say we a company if you don't have thinkers within the company and I say within your management whatever ade ba ko say o hye no so and say now there's not going to be innovations within adwuma no that is the organization there will be no innovations it is the innovations and take place you will see say the attractiveness of the organization day in day out na ekofom day in day out na ekofom enti baby a wo bia no ade ba ko asa wo hye no so ne say and we are talking about thinkers ma yenhwe ade a ma thinkers so much important because I've seen couple of global organizations you could see that omo advert say we are hiring thinkers. They are hiring thinkers. And so why is it that thinkers? Talking about thinkers no why any person now join me on Facebook na yenin komo yenina yenkan wahana yenko yenim it sounds that it is very very important yes we are so dania hwe se also be dano hu bi nyesa ebinum betumpon na wo de oda so elfom now on your TV and I say on your screen we be say e was so or say international brands are increasingly hiring thinkers, specifically those with strong analytical and creative thinking skills to adapt to a rapidly changing global landscape and gain a competitive edge. This shift is driven by the need for businesses to innovate, solve complex problems, and navigate diverse markets. So, we are talking about thinkers. And so, you can say thinkers are global organizations, as I say, are more pet thinkers. And why would I thinkers? One thing I mean, and say, Oko China, Ghana, ha, Mianka Sameba over 5 years. Weekend year, Ebe, Akrani be free school, Bebe Fieno, or the homeworks in Makumako 5, and or the Bebe Fee. Homeworks in Makumako 5, and the man say, Omra no meyen wufie, na mene Madame Fubi, and I say, many obi din komo about China omo educational system no ekwan omo faswa innovations ewrewrem aniama esesa and okachire me say akola 5 years oko school a omo eye niama agudie kwan so and omo fasua de now eduru baabi pɛ na ɔma ka kyerɛ mo sɛ ɔmonda na ɔmada enti nkwala no bɛda saa ɔmo sɔre a nea so ɔmo yɛ ɔmbɛsan yɛ agorɔ saa and then whoever in charge of the class will tell them say everybody should keep quiet. Start thinking. Akwalana over 5 years. Akwalana over 2 years. Akwalana over 1 year. 1 year. So far as a otimi bie na no ekasa nko ade. Omu ni say wadru baabi esese o ma na adwene no eye adwuma. And so ye sha akwala no ka kire ne say think na o ma hyase. Etu be say omu nkonwa a omu use no na ya stretch omu nan no na afei omu da ho. Yetimi ede we bi ekata omu nan ho. So de be ya because omu percent kwala no etimi eda. Na nkwala no edwene nti omu dwene ya no ma femu ada. Odwene ya no femu da sa na omu wi na afei wa bi say omu say what did you see that we can do here in this class that will help all of us? Enti nkwala 5 years 2 years no ni e bi say omu such questions. Nti we ben say akra ba ko be ka say ebia I want us to do so and so. Because when we do so and so, it will do this, it will do that, and it will help all of us here in the class. Eti way eka, na way eka, na way eka, and san kwalan kitten no adwena, wamo eka no, na ya fa book and pen, na ye churo. Na ye churo. Eti ye chura ebedru baby no, ube unse, enipa wamo pese omu inventi bibi bewi ase no, ube unse omu nenam. Na omo hwehwe bibi a omo betimi agina so e dey invent bibi abawiase. And so therefore we need thinkers. And Nyankopon ya adoma in the time we said any ho e free juada ekono I will come and let you know member be bie so akyerɛw the reason why in here every organization, the reason why in here every institution, especially here in Ghana, say opese ukɔ wanim na ukɔ wanim a you need thinkers, critical thinkers, because elsewhere they just employing people. They allow them to think. You say jine pe bibia ye betimi enya pe bibia ye betimi ede aba ya ebebu adwuma no ebema de bia adwuma no betimi akonanim. Said ye be ya say adwuma no pese ebia otimi efa be before bi te say Kencity Media. Now Kencity Media has been in existence for how many years? Oh, 18 years. I am told 18 years and over. What I said. And sir, 18 years and over. No, if Kencity Media, strategic thinkers, and I say our creative thinkers are, by this time it should be that Kencity Media is only not, into the production of whatever TV production or radio production, but as a sense Kencity Media, etimi will be before from apart from say or into TV production and radio production, no, as a sense Kencity Media, essenya be before from, and that has been the main reason why it's here. Developed countries, no, and I say high global institutions, no. Then you could see said more value kwana kosoro because they are hiring thinkers. And thinkers no ye nipa ben maka say Nyankopon ya adoma edwada meneo ebedi ho enkomo mema what say the reason why in here you should be proud of yourself. If you have a thinker within your organization, you should be proud of yourself. If you have a thinker within any institution, and I say at your camp, you need to be proud of yourself. And you need to find a way to make sure say ube develop sanko for no to a certain level a bedroom baby ube hunfaswa ubenya. Ebusia ma memfa unsi anamenda me hombra me ba mene Albert Asmani ba be di enkomo maka tro say enne ye general secretary yera lawyer Kodua Frimpong yane no esin konwa wa na fei yetimi ede enkutahudi aba. Kodua is coming home obafie And indeed, Obanso, he will feel at home. Yebeye Juma pepepe. His son say, ye nipa bako. Ye nipa bako. Enti yebedi nkomo. Ma me na me home ra me ba Albert Asumani will sit down and then Ghana nkomo up next. Ye frame Mr. Inkum. Sinupei. Ye kano senia. Etie.
The party as a second of one who said, coach, what do I want? You bring the party back to power.
Sinipe.
It's a symbol how work no year where back on your sheep, but open one.
Sinipe.
IGP Fufra, but the master made me Jaimonda. We send us still. Me Babo school will be a cadet. Woman, I coach you too. I mean you too.
Me kwa montia Ghana for catch them so be pay ko catch on grow for say mum fa Kennedy Agyapong brother beto abama o better radio so na me ka mo se mo suspend me what be that
Sinipe.
I am communicating job na mo de ma me say communication director ya call election ya lose and na Ghana for communicate to deputy communication director on your grassroots person o mo se ko catch your party for no and I'm communicating. I am communicating. Am I not communicating?
Sinipe.
One of these cano. No. The same Ramaye. Never said no.
Sinipe.
Dear Mr. Speaker, watra eshia watra mrano. Mrano manu tumi mane nye dia waye. Enu ntina ye twe na dwen agina so say. Onhwe mrano no an bi tiremu say mrano de baby of fire in the weti. Nti ye correct ni ye.
Sinipe.
Yes, also who is say as a person come minority no ye kasa bo ahye ye.
Sinipe.
The fabric of the party and leadership.
Sinipe.
And Nuntino said if there's no good leadership, the party will sink and sink forever. What is true and I'm more yamupe and I'm also move change bibi. But I didn't move changing Munchray and Bonnie at the end. Munchray and Susan Swa at the end of the Abba.
Sinipe.
Person pay at you say, you will be a SSA in your bois near ye, now your parliamentary a Juma ye. You created that conducive atmosphere near ye. Ye bay.
Sinipe.
The first year God in Gaggisburg, book. Profua and no book can be as if be English, you go chop.
Sinipe. Sinipe.
right, Abusiama, Yansamu Aquaba, and Farmers in the page media. So, Brasso said, you see, Kunyana Fe, ye de Ghana and Como, ye de Ebrewo. Now, Nipa Yaman in this media, no, Albert Asumani, the political czar. Na Oyubia, a man in Memina Penasem, papa. Opening at Nase. Opening Bokodia. Namekaya Usri, a man was it.
Says so, Cassa will be up Penasem. But the moment I can say, man, and not question him so the member Becahun, and was a started showing him. It's near me, they saw the member and a Becahun. And I just said, Ubia.
The man sanka will be
yeah. Wow, sir. Me so me peme ho asem.
Aso fudie ni nti.
Wow, we need to no ano no. Me peme ho asem.
And na 24th July 2025.
Yeah.
Na yebu nkompo akoye chi a Ghana mampeni anu odi kan. That is Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Also no crowd there His Excellency ni ade no on time. You didn't see akunwa so. Say omampeni a odi kan no. Da or call office. You beka say Bruni beka say or azumi wo office for the first time no. It was 24th July 1960. And na ohwe ye mampeni dada ye were Professor John Evans Fifi Atamels ono nso so no 24th July 2012 and ono nso so no ekoye enti se dru sabere ya ayese ye kai Kwame Nkrumah baaye niama pa ode baaye ye kai na hyese na at the same time no nso so no ye kai ayerehuo bi a eno nso so no eton ye nti se oye Ghana ni bia emfa nde India goro se wakoye sofo osan ye politician no enne no in history as a man abeka
Mr. Nkum yes sir me dance na menchia tiefo ne ahwefo nyina na me fa nchia emfa HFM emfa ma opem so wati krawre ni brawre nguma so na ase etutu ababio ene asantema nyina ewie ye mobia ha ne nkwa central region so through nap radio so ne nchia central region fo nyina ne titu na asimfo so ne mpatam ena crew nu so omutim wo nap no se mfa nchia momo let me say Mr. Nkum 24th July 2012 ana the Kwame Nkrumah 1960 right
yes
yeah dia yen yen sheda nyi bebre ni dia me say Kwame Nkrumah ye beti ni din wo book mu and you reading the whole semwa enti we know say he's the first president of Ghana na o hwe enioma Kwame Nkrumah ye bebre me de I still enjoy some of the enioma Kwame Nkrumah because every day I drive on the Tema Accra Tema motorway aye Kwame Nkrumah nsa no adwuma ni bi no na uhwe Kwame Nkrumah on excesses bia time bia the political opponents ne kana sema no mode abeka ho se na authoritarian as ne manema bia na opese oye but you cannot take away the vision na owo Ghana and the entire Africa ana eniema Kwame Nkrumah ababeye enti Kwame Nkrumah de I am not surprised say baby a obedura obeko bia no ukaka Ghana na Nkrumah din epiem yankasa ya Africa mu ha ema mu ha importem ha kra no especially Ethiopia the way am peme se me ne Nkrofo ko program bi wo China omo ye Ethiopians na because of Kwame Nkrumah nti na mo family agro
mo nsi ufom
che say obia ye ko conference na obia pese otena me nchen mo say ye de obia din ne country asi nanim entom hu Ghana no na me seat ne empty enti time me betena ase no hu se me ano no me ma yakodi o restaurants craba but tom hu se me ano oh ye pompa na obia ba history na ja that time me post aba say then I meskedo okay wo no after first break me no be kasa after second break me no be ni nyina Kwame Nkrumah ho mfa so na bi na me enjoy wo
na wo ju
you say oyobia ne niema obeye ye even outside Ghana no people recognize him muso kwa Addis Ababa ya sheda in state US AU head office nani nti ade a Ghana ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde nkroma hoahoa ho na yɛn modern amampanifo ɔmo ba no ɔmo ntena se kakra na ɔmo hwɛ sɛ deɛ na nkroma yɛ ɔyɛ ne right na ɔmo mfa ntoto ɔmo nneɛma ho. Yes, you may have your vision, you may have what you want to do for Ghana, but sa blueprint no offer na modernize na I think say ebetumi aboa ama Ghana so atimi aye kama. Na fast forward remember 2012 ye mampani dada Nyankopon to ne safre na ye Prof J.E. Mills. Ono so 2012 I remember that day ne ye wa adwuma mo senya na news no epie na epie ye no na ayese no kra enye no kra na Mr. Nkum o hwe na nsen de wi awoda na ye na that was the time 2012 whether ni nyina be ye kusu at once.
Yes,
as ensuo beto as ensuo to as ade esa that time you could feel say yes figure bi ayden afim na me sure say eye Prof Mills ni wu a owu 2012 July 24th no enya dia Ghana for mpanifo no ene Ghana for a omo ehun saade no omo wure be fida because that was the first time a sitting president of this country afim.
Okay,
enti eye da ye nyina no enye da papa man efi ho ko na kosi se ye koto aba 2012 ema President John Dramani Mahama be winning election no e 2012 ni nyina na ama Ghana emunjo wo hwe na ayi ebe ne arahonyom. In fact through that na ma all the time I can say through that na ma President Mahama timi be di president 2012.
Okay,
because osha on one can say at that day now okwa adwuma no a vice president the draw nwumre no abeda na president because of your constitutional provisions ne said the ka say enses yeja mampani akonya no eto hompai even just a day ntino let's say the nisi so na o hwe 2012 election ne ho nsem krono techi am NDC for fa ho di NPP a ena ma na akufo-addo tabri party no
o sini pensa krono sem course
o se o hwe 2012 election any who pink sheets any said here omo church no na akufo-addo nya baabi 270 votes ya chro no figures 270 ya chro west na ya chro no 270 what I say because all man in talimpo na why then what be hu sa and you hu a lot of more practices be break also in 2012 election ama na akufo-addo NPP for the sa election petition no koko that was the first time you hu presidential election petition okaya popular name ba kwa na e wo ho pa ye Justice Atuguba.
Exactly.
Yes na otiso a na sa enema ni nyina ba ye due to sa election John Mahama edibe for mu after President Mahama President Mills efi July 2012 24th no ya dia reho sem o man Ghana but at the same time no so no former president Mills the where na otie de bia na me ka kire nkrofo say President Mills am made president at the right time so you sometimes you are not able to assess him properly because you know say time obedi president 2009 no na oyare bibisa ntina say na omboshe enti emma nkrofo bebre kra believe say na oye president no onye ontimi nya adwuma emma President Mahama kra beto nanum to say he's been the fortunate vice president in the history of Ghana say ne boss man kwan man ye adwuma bebre enti na assessment for the 3.5 years no be the president no untumi nhedam assess ne papa but Rebecca ne say nyanko
but enne ye da e kai of adwuma power mampani bi be shas ene sanso e kai ye mampani ono nso ti akonwa so a ofiri mu eko ye nti ye mix
mi enu nyina so no nyame ato mo sa from
enwa
nti ye be sere say nyame mo mo baby pantena.
All right, and medical catcher say ye General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party bedin komo e wa ha wedi kan kura duru ha dada nti enche obetena se am ye din komo na enkomo ba ko a wo ho sese ye nyina yetimi ehunu na we no efri chairman of the subsidiary legislation committee
Osanso eye MP the more manfo ewo Okankwe Central. Yeah, I'm talking about Honorable Patrick Yawbuama. Na odin komo bi aba. Enti join me here on Facebook na fe yehunu nia ewo ho na fe yentoa so enko yenimti. Producers na the better so na yatoa so say Ghanaians should expect a 30 to 40% increase in fees and charges, as proposed in the new fees and charges regulations set to be laid before Parliament tomorrow by the Minister for Finance. The proposal is currently before the Subsidiary Legislation Committee for pre-laying consideration. And Enra ena Yira Honorable Patrick Yawbuama edebeto ho or say, in fact, you can fees say omo school, aban school for no near there, and afe omo eye juma and so ede ema aban say aban ye bi ejuma bi ma na unkotu aban car charges ebeba ene sa niama no eno no catch and say Ghana for hwe mu say from 30 to 40%. And by san say ababeto omanim enra ana eda ono chairman no ne pono so anyo bia na de ba say finance minister Yera Kessel ato forcen na de ekoye enti nyankopon ya adoma enne omo de koto parliament ami ye bobo hu omo wo numbers no NDC 4 numbers no enti by hook or crook ombeji atum ombe passe amana ye adwuma abet so omo passe emane ye adwuma menu mienu ene Ghana fo ayaka yesu senka NDC aban ba me ye ho atoyen no ye gina bre ene sei
Mr. Nku medase say the second coming of John Dramani Mahama no omo ekekan sem bebre ma Nana akufo-addo aban ho ebeye Ghana fo hi Nana akufo-addo aban beye say say Nana akufo-addo onitima emma Ghana fo ntiniama bebre wo ho na Ghana fo were buying into almost some no more ka bra 2024 near Ghana for prepare akọ abato no mo nti na obi anim say NDC eba dia enema bebre wo ho a omo enye but is that what we are seeing Ghana for nyina begia tum say sisi asa wo hwe enema ekoso ewo Ghana the promises are John Dramani Mahama de ma Ghana for enye no de bam before me ba fees and charges no so no kra hwe adia e-levy said the NDC for efa e-levy e ma ne be ye say eyadia e bin si Ghana poda eye time utua 100 cedis ane ato 1 cedi na ayadia na eho aba time bebre omu ye no fi ho a ye de dum so levy abai Mr. Nkum me si mi tofu ana mi so what I say I don't share say nche eba me imagine say the next 6 months to 1 year no how are Ghanaians going to survive under this one say utofu 13 Ghana cedis a ne ato 1 cedi utofu 1 liter bia 13 cedis a ne ato 1 cedi so imagine how Ghana for eba be suffer but ene pese painti eno man ye fefe te say de na e-levy ne de na enye hwe sa fees and charges here de bay wo hwe Mr. Nkum under act 1080 eye the miscellaneous provisions act no say wo hwe departments and agencies fees ana run it through school for the ewom mefa DVLA for the ewom NHI for the ewom passport for the ewom all the departments and agencies you know fees are omo charge ni wom tie next okoye driver's licenses how much you pay no is under this one until now ayenya hint say it's going to go up between 30 and 40% no obia function it trim say there's a possibility say now o national health insurance kra na premium ni bit ebe kosoro o kwa driving license sa oba betua mo o passport ebe kosoro even school universities academic fees any user fees ni yamani nyina they are all under the fees and charges provisions no until now I didn't nyina koto ho mo hwemu no every tertiary institution be our bia no you are going to review their fees so coming September the next academic year na eba no from crèche ekosi university obi am prepare na me enya me nwanwa say ebeba no na ya increase school fees because one hu sa 419 ya joma ama de ba say first years almost school fees no omuntua no they will find a way of putting money somewhere to recover so those monies na omo refund their mankwara
robbing Peter to pay for.
Then this is some way anya nwanwa what I say because that is the nature of NDC all the time no omo ba and yet that is why you catch the NDC for say omo nchire one social intervention they are not able to point one. Yes, because that is not their nature. Meanwhile, they are the socialists. Anko be expect say anko mo be hu mobrofo mobo ekurafo ni hinsia de enka NDC for. But that is not what we see. Enti me who honorable Patrick Boama post no I think that you shared with me.
Yeah.
Me share am say let me go through those provisions na me share ne me wom. Na Mr. Nkum wo hwe pa na enema ya listy was ade no ma utimi se eye boapaye eye timodin enema pa ebeba up ama nkrofo hu se no sa NDC for ba omo ba ye no enye Ghana for me say resetting no you are going to reset I don't know it will even if there's something beyond factory settings they are going to destroy it and one way you kra na hyehyɛ kra be yede
so omu bubu ase
no because
omu wi an hyehyɛ no
wa ba mu oba no na niam a wo kan sa ban na oho no nye den ehun Ghana fo mobo aban na oho no onye sensitive enti ne niam a oye nyina na ye nioma eden na emboa Ghana fo eno na kama ne to manfo tirimu a ema manfo anye den NPP fo no bebre kra na ankoto aba ma wo party no na mo fa ho a mu di bewre mu ama bedi o man so afi de mo ba ya enema na mo ka se enye no afi de resetting no they are resetting negatively what I say na o say o manifesto no say resetting Ghana it no be anu say oh ene enema bi o ha and you see say nipa no o can be say you give the dog a bag name a hang it say o person oku abo akrama ya na gazo krama we work kan crofo o mo fa de abamo ni no ongu nti no oku na say o krama na ekunu kra no onye krama papa okay kan crofo wo do ade to ha no abefare enti sa ade no na NDC for the year NPP for in 2024 ema government no hu ye bufu kra je say eduru ba bi kra na say Ghana for hu na akufo-addo a ni ye boni tutu because John Mahama e kama na to nkrofo tim say ono de so san ba bie mu a oba be ye enema mana yeye
I say omo ye niama te se ne a omo ba kra je mo ba be checheche aduane kra wo fia ne sa
se wo hwe ensem a John Mahama ne NDC for kan especially galamsey ho a na enne wo hwe the way galamsey ebu ewo me say ofa ukọ western region na sa oba obesu ukọ na sa oba obesu enne Ghana water obi ehu a they are rationing water mimi area mete nsuo ye bie 2 days ani atumu 5 days ye bie 2 days a enti de bia mete mitwa na me monitor na nsuo beba enti eba na wantimi anfele wo tank na wa ye mistake na sa wato tank mu na se wo ha na ye bie na bia nkogumu a na je se wo twam 1 week na wo ni nsuo ene opudo ka ra washing bay ya na ye ma bye je se memma nsuo ni ho Ghana for should start thinking about it say enema NDC for bra be kan ye no what is the impact now edie na yehu eye se power no na omo pe anase na omo pe say omo ba be ye Ghana ye because everything shows say Mr. Nkum currently NDC aban omo buy for the past 7 months here wo mu there's nothing positive obetimi de won sa appoint aka say oh John Mahama make it promise way na oba no will deliver way enti no eno ebema wanya abrehemu mpo say ye be end 2025 no na ne yoma eden ayeye. That is not what we are seeing. Enti say omu kole sade no say nyame anya Ghana for adom na say ye increase oba school fees 40%. Imagine how much are you paying now? If you are paying 2,500 or 3,000, next year increasing by 40%. Bisa who say efa ana oko ade akonya sika no. Meanwhile obaye no akatua mutu mu say 5%. Na akufo-addo atum between 25 and 30%. And we say enye eyade bone enye yie ento oba na na opese oba Ghana fo hu say na akufo-addo ni pa bone ni no. What they said that time okoshia the tripartite committee no. Or say Ghana is a crime scene. The economy has been run criminally. And you know, or can they say na Ghana for NNDC MP before say what say or the saying Oforiata OSP the charges or the board back one ka ho ye National Cathedral. Ye audit. Sa 58 million I say they go to am na to ho. I'm waiting for the audit report to see say $58 million no na ye amana na ediko 2 year and I say ye nioma bia under ye laws no ye permitted to do under such project na fe ye hu say criminals na ye target om say omo no mo run economy no criminally no saying and ye kwakọ handle omo ohu
me jana ntie kra say okọ parliament unim say ene ye fiscal budget media review. Yes. Na manyane ntie say minority are working out of parliament. Ooh. And on this based on this same issue. And because almost say omuntimi ntena o mam say ade yase no yemfa me she Ghana for. Oh. And they just don't want to be part. And yebekwa ahoma no so na fe ye ni obi adi nkomo every ho. And yeguso so oba yebeto aso na ye de nkomo. Achana abuadi ewo ho nti yebehwe na afa ye de ho enkomo. So until near Esino. Oh,
Mizankum, I'm not surprised because you see, you see, now I feel for the minority in parliament because since yano, numbers no entimi endimbo omo. Ana say utina ho I say opani otina fie ma mo frawe na nka no. Ye bu na nka before ani aka na aka ho. Ebi ono so sent ne keke ne fa ni wan ribi. But san say wan timi anka ncha nkwara say we eye nam bone ntima mo nye den ma mo nwe no. Ne de aka na aka ho. Ana mpanifo nso na bu be say enam aye nwe no. Yamfa ye se nche. Enti say utina parliament na say be yes ade we na say oka ho a. Enti I'll not be surprised say minority be stage work out. Because you see, say, yeah, this and you're more than but I'm big. I say, I am imagining, say, yeah, for school, be to say University of Ghana. Near call review on fees from academic fees, ABC, SRC dues. Near increasing, I could do a certain amount. Maybe someone say, how are you going to survive as a parent or back at University of Ghana? How are you going to survive? Because obi a waba aban mu a ono e kire o se ne policy ni se oba abe reset ama ne o ma e course wa na enye papa ni nyina na itime eden aba form now if waba abe ye ne ma differently ama fees any charges ana utua no eden akosro. How are people going to survive? Obi kura check salary set.
Who say Ghana for enwa kire wo mo nti wo be ye resetting e ma Ghana for ho ato.
Yes.
Na what someone now can say Ghana for ma wo bra because even oko eye Jubilee House nko na say Flagstaff House nko na adwumayefo a ewo ho sika ye de bo mo ho bra adwumayefo a omo ho sika wo mo de eye Ghana ho adwuma ene ade no sika ekoho no emu dododo. Yes. Enti yama wo mra na be resetting afa Ghana 40 ase om se pepepe kwatranche no we mu mra om be resetting oba ya sika na ekoho no wo ya ne times 3
bizango o hwe
resetting tantantan be no
presidency budget no pa under this Mahama budget na udwe ho a wo so tin say we ye ade a ni patra say calculate say omo di ba be di Ghana for dream akasa omo ya na omo kasa o ana ya te aba ye ministers so be 60 na uti ministers ne so no has it reflected in your allocation budgetary allocation ana Sika na akufo-addo spending ewo Jubilee House was less than 400 million. John Mahama is spending close to 2.7 billion. Our presidency Hong Kong. Bisa I say why? Enti any appoint 200 ministers say. Ni hu say nipa no ho no mu discount. But say nipa no eswati. But sika na koso it doesn't make sense to anybody. It doesn't make sense to anybody. Because and we are not, you see, Ghana are not interested in the number of ministers. Ghana are interested, say, also, who be saving the public purse. And to say, Nipano, a year, 60 year, compared to akufo-addo, need the first 110 or so. Who compared to okay, Jomama buy and what is so about 60. And to see Canada spending, as so at the best 30-40%. And you are saving Ghana for Sika. And then you are Greek minister, your deputy a Greek minister, your presidential advisor on a Greek, your senior presidential advisor on a Greek.
And you are another presidential advisor on 24-hour economy.
Yes.
And I'm
also Minister of Information, Krasunim Faso, Jimetrem. What's our appointed minister in charge of government communications? What does I say? Yes, enti no o se say di ni sana o ka say yemfre or the saying Emmanuel ko Imano na je say eno no sika na asebi ana say enti me honestly I have never believed John Mahama no in any way or form because how obeka na asem ene no Whatina obe behave different.
No nko ne NDC.
What I say? Hwe ye judiciary. Me say John Mahama nam 2024 year election year campaign. I will meet NDC lawyers. Na all catch me say judiciary ni here resetting. Na ya NDC lawyers na upgrade you ho. Say na be o so betimi do makose bench num. Na go for say agro no odi. Oba ya o short awaboko Supreme Court. Wodi ka train chief justice na gina nchen and what the first 7 akom what I say enti sa 7 Supreme Court judges here do omukoye na akufo-addo appointed just 2 and na odi ko replace omo ma retirement e go through parliamentary appointment committee vetting now sa ankofo no minim se sia de emra na de be yo omo se na akufo-addo atwam nti appointment asio said you don't know.
Now, but unim said judiciary no omashe omadwuma ase. The reason ti John Mahama and in the NDC appoint to omko ho no omashe say adwuma na ase. Strategically omashe ase. Unim say Kevin Taylor edidi ye nana opim so atem edidi asanteman nyina atem ekeka nsem a ehu hia ene ade nyina di mpenifo atem mpenifo sa abrante no edi omatem o Ghana ha enye mpenifo ketwa ya de abrantie kokota wahunu ya aba se omo se diam se didi atem no ya je atum John Mahama be pass didi atem no obi asese oba ye geifo ayi omuti de
is it President Mahama ngasa kra no se me hunu se oye nioma senya aya na eye me yama no ukai se mbeka kire o se opportunity President Mahama enya no yenim omo mbeba na chibie but per your history in Ghana no obi anya sa opportunity a President Mahama enya yibi in the Fourth Republic say president ya to abama na walusi u seat na wakọ na wasan babiem wakotena wabedi vice president edi president 8 years wakodi opposition for another 8 years until within 8 years no mu nyina no mistake bi a wo ye as vice president and president no uko opposition for 8 years no na akufo-addo ye bia na wachro na wa mark na nka wo de ye den wo de ye corrections because obi en ho Ghana ha wanya opportunity na abedi president akotena fie as former president asaba back as president da
e be simple
e think away no it's a golden opportunity for you a blank check near the amount so John Mahama will write his name in gold and ka time will be free power no Ghana for enyina betimi asori aka say John yenhia wanka but manhwa nanum nyama obegiye as vice president any sitting president from 2009 to 2013 no ansha obewie ne time way in the year 2029 no
okay
na wa paper bibia ase ne nyina
all right
what you say
ma me na wase menua Albert Asumani the political czar na mene no edi enkomo in fact wa church nsemu abiebie ni amani me dey kan catch earlier say enne ye ne general secretary for the New Patriotic Party lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong na ebedi nkomo ma ye na ye ho mene Albert enwie na afei ye ba otena se na ye ne no ahye nkomo twetwe no ase ye frɛ me Mr. Inko Albert ma me na wase na ebia wo bibia beka
o de bi se yes okrama wani so ade na nye bolgadwo se ma wo me akonwa ne kaka na general bedu a mintumi nya ne omo ho nka se me wo bibia meka
okay
nti said the mpanifo kopa ni dware wi a na ensu asa se nsuo ni bi ho de me ma ne nsa me jama ona oni general to aso
and one anti general be do nti so obi bika kra woni
oh yes he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day and then I'm running away I'll come and fight tomorrow
all right
thank you Mr. Inkum
I know Albert Asumani the political czar in fact he is my good friend ono enamene no edi enkomo ma me no eni nkomo about Heart Builders Real Estate adwuma no kreni se ye bae share adwuma se power Ghana ha de yaboa ema enipa hodo a wo mo pass ase wo manya bi enipa hodo a wo mo epe efie complete house ato wo mo nyina ya mema wo mo nyina bi it tells you adwuma pa Heart Builders Real Estate ye wo Ghana ha me pa cho ye won sase ahodo bebre wo Ghana ha ye wo bi wo Ningo Pram ye will be Shy Hills and afi ye sanso wo ansase ne bi nso o miamia ahodo bebrebe abusua se onsakan bi a ebebo apapa isan se baabi a yen yasase wo bi a ye baabi a se enhwemu ada na di se otena ho a ehon frama eyenti ebebo awo ama eniama nso so akoyie ede amawo enti bomode se obeba na fe waba beto ensasepa every Heart Builders Real Estate in chain na unim se peyechira kwan nyankopo ya adoma efiada bia ne memende bia nopa nonson ye ne wonwa epa asase ato no ye ne omu ekochinchin na fe wakohwe baby aye koto ama ono wadi kan akohwe ansa na kra ya befie na ya betena se edi nkomo peyechira kwan na fe enkomo ahodo a ewo ho no ye ne wo endi Heart Builders Real Estate ye kira kwan no ewo Ashaman ye direct opposite to Kakito Divisional Police Station no enti bomodin pe ye kira kwan na fe ye nin komo ama bibia enye kama ebusua ma mention da enkai wo se wo ye bema na nukreni opese wo mema sem ejina ne nan so opese emmema ya ba sese ye mbo akonma yetue banche kura ye kira sem isanse ye bo adwuma nti ye mfrance ye nko ofufuo se onso so penesa uhia aye tabia takum eye dura eno no ewo sachets mti be ma unya bia na otafre ne nkakrakra ebedura nwumre no na bibia dadin bebia ye ton aduro bia do ani kiremu abenya bi ato ewo ho na open dodo atu aton de afre yen na yenni nkomo ewo 0243686861 0243686861 na fe one tabia takum enso so mpenifo endi enkomo ya from Mr. Inkum, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party. Lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodua Kodua Frimpong. Justin Kodua Frimpong. A lawyer for no bo mudina udi we kwasha ha obape na wan ha wo ye nyansema ne sa. General enya sa.
Ego. Na we ba studio ha no. They ha na stress no. Me amentiase. So production crew for Obuso said then they almost say
general ba.
Samu.
Is it not beautiful say obi hu general anim?
Oh, be an nanu asem so kan.
Nanu asem.
You are my fire general station and general betra hanu. Say your mo. Oh. I say, one now come now. Police ni be bia o shiawa no ajo na da ko aba court now take court we di asem no
asem aba
afo sure nim sa na was ebi na ato nkofo wa
general say bibia abako de
nyame adwo
de di kan ba bia wo free ya wo ba office enkomo ene bibia ekoso bibia ya okay
nyame adwo bibia eboko ba egusu aye party adwuma ye toto normal say nyame be ya adom na 2028 ya fa ntoma pa efra na ya sa betna Ghana amaya konya nso.
All right. Enti on that note no ma mene wo enhyase ma yen kofie na yembra ye ba party abedi party mun komo ene ade Justin Kodua Frimpong. I mean some of us yenimu as a young man awo ye wadwuma in fact we do Kumase kra we din ba ko a shadakam okumkom see Ushia boys, and boys, and ade all of a sudden, you who yan say, Kodua from YE, Agyapong, as they say, or ye General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party. Such a party, we secretary man. A hina free, and son, I will be drew Pempenso Wedri.
Uncle das na Memfa Akunya so, and Chiashafunia, and motion too. Asema obusan de ka se ye kan na yewi den so kakra me bono tofa ne se you be at se bi ye wo mokumas na me school nyina na me call no kumase from UST primary UST GSS Opoku High School and me call tech my first degree me land economy and I'm sakwa another degree or law na I was called to the bar in 2016.
Okay.
Until Kaoshima ka me 9 years at the bar. Kanyame bua next year and 10th year and me qualify to sit as a high court judge.
Okay.
And so politics ejuma ama law no. Me jatu akaka say me full time politics. Until me be Ashanti region deputy youth organizer 2010 to 2014. Before and me be Ashanti region youth organizer. And so if 2016 2014 eba 2016 na ba bemo ensi nyakopon ya aduma omanpeni edimeko share YE as YE CEO aduma me be party for nam sumo me suma aduma me ye aduma man so ani no eduru ba bi na party for na me ka say that committee office na ni pani bia ba me nchen say oh chief wait me the general secretary amana yi am say momo nye serious on party general secretary be I won na be a medru sese na be na corporate general secretary na me dem edwem position am e hwe na se ma corporate MP waskwa I say agro mo didi agro kasa me mo say nam social media GFK for general secretary ni na course a e chire ene say abedru ha na me adarama Baby General Secretary.
And so what church ma Ghana for nyina ate ase se enye prekope e na obetena baby a wote no why adwuma o party nim o te party no hyehyɛ ase e na ode abedrum pempen so a wadri. Men can say becoming a general secretary or being a general secretary for one of the high class political party in the whole of Ghana, New Patriotic Party. Pressure woman.
Adwuma na edi na nso so na me mfa adwuma nhye wo sa abre wo nim so ntimi nye evi say ebre am be fa party no say me general secretary na ye wa be mu a ye twa be 6 years na aka 2 years to general elections na me buy a polling station area a electoral area a constituency a region and e be do national ti na so obefa efri be bia obeto ye no na odoko wanim ade ba kwa ye as when Kasemen as national officers and your one say in Senate party for complaining with 2020 elections say constituency bu ha mo fi say candidate bu ha impose o mo ema constituency for no
okay
nti na e bi fi say no kwa count ema e seat no e bi suti from 169 to 137 na I reata so say all constituencies no Emma be a contest. Say be ya be we no party for na be unipa on pese on be do on manim constituency ho. we ye ni fruwa ade ba kwa ni ese hu ne se de bia kwoto aba parliamentary primaries no obeti abon ho nsem ye di kofo di afo abon no abon ye hu ye famba nti ene so before kwa se be ko parliamentary primaries no ye abon verification exercise say ye hwe say constituency bia no ye di abon ne mo aspirants no obi ankohwem issues o mo me ye solve nti constituency be bre o ha na issues o ho it may solve typical constituency mention of be in the past ye control baby they beba if mention of account ye share CC ni nyina we run one of the most efficient and peaceful parliamentary primaries party na they down cost baby it managing nyina this fast forward presidential primaries the same thing approach na dey call say be bibia be transparent be fair ama obi an wo se dwuma ye yen eso we and through we came at a very difficult time. Sad time now you free COVID emo aba ama hoche dodo na no akoso ewiasa fana bebre na Russia Ukraine war so insane bebre onti ne wa bem but na pressure wa ban so okay na hardship wa ban so nti ye 2024 elections no wo hwe committee a Professor Michael Kwe edano a omo report omo de buy no eme hu say ahocha ne wo mem ha no it also affected us in our elections. Okay. If you say, now, as many as about 60 countries, now buying a normal tissue in our near Traba, Etuomo. Ofa baby to say UK, now Conservative Party lose elections. Yes. Oko US are the same thing, South Africa, same thing. So many countries. Today, says our global hardship, any recession affected many countries. Tina Ghana any exception.
Especially government in power.
Government in power. Tina nyina ya dia futia your party no. Then apart from that so na esebi da Ghana say party bia no oba bema 8 years obekọ ama different party there. Aba your nkofo bu ha almost that mentality no. Say omo de every 8 years bi omo say abai. Osana bi o ma dwen twene nkofo bu so a omo feel so okay abana e bi ana nipa kra say no obi tenacha after some time na no kra dey afuno asema enya asem kra no say abana nipa no koye bibia ka first time kra ka nipa nkan asem but enam sa no man so nti ne nkofo de abufu ana ya partner na issues kakra wo ho kasa mentim ho ase elbebre so wo ho ebra ekoye presidential primaries no wie no na November 2023 less than almost a year to the general election. It be a reconciliation who some na the constituency be ha issues occur. Tina adwuma no emode. Then me personally be am ka say in fact enya general secretary or member but general secretary akọ una sa akwanhia tuna so akọ amanihu pae me. Yes, every say inkum wo hwe 92 benya wo hwe Iraje ni Boatin. Me am more for Dambotwe. Wo hwe no hinto Sir John Kwabena Agyapong me am nya John Board. Obi enu ha ne term. Wo call 3 by elections. And now the akwatia be kan 4 by elections. Na we general secretary within 3 years one piece miensa. Efrim. Na yeso call by election, you call Ekumewu. If you Kumewu you ba send off. If you are send off Ejuso. And then say be menua and es Ekumiso Efrim. Ntimia to be able to make journals normal ACC ni akwanhia to me no. Adena BBC ekoso ma pension. Na so abasa. Ntuntimi ka say wo yi ho Efrim. Enti wo ye no free wa wo sa hwe situation na ewom wo ba ye one piece be 80 o ma sorry so yampe finance minister ebi singa na ba kosem da na so at least wo tsana hwe kwan be fa so manage san no ma we nyina party no aban parliament issues e wo ho kwan be fa so bet ma solve ni nya cha ade a na edin famous pressure for so nsem e ba ye na e cost do be kan na nsem e ba bontin e kra be kan wasem nti we've been through a lot during our tenure as national officer, me in particular as general secretary, but a shasha meeting. Say no me cost to na near which cost the attempt cost or more motiasi or more montiasi in an. We penny a driver to a party, the papa on a bonny in ano. say we many focus now you don't hear adwuma but it has been challenging but also basa me menya experience more over adwuma na me yo
okay enti senior na o kan say we member of we general secretary in fact you've gone through a whole lot what church won say mo any ade eduru ba bia wo nu hu say we be general secretary for NPP
Debbie me transing ka say my regret is say me be general secretary kwa Debbie because me share nipa domo amwo arehemu me mo in spite of challenges in spite of attacks in spite of insults ni woni pasu de do amo frɛ me ehye me nkran eka so general you say no man mu adi but gina se bema na troubles are come nyina na issues are come nyina no at the end of the day no ehye wodin say be ya wo ko anim no say anamon tuo na adwuma normal betutu ye nya betima hwe no matutu ne nti me kase me nim ana me bo at least the experience alone say obaye parliament say me ho by elections are okoye ekwan fa so run campaign 2024 the okoye the ankoye the kwata cabinet issues e wo ho nsema me kan no ma ye no ma nye ni at least I can say now issues be our party no my party is be a mad be a bcbia no I know what to do okay kai so ECC to me come and say na me elections no ma ye aye minim no ma ye anye minim tie ko 2020 I have that vast experience na say me wo ha bibia ye anye you know is and na me bo akra na say we need 2028 because of the matter cabinet made because of na many issues what party no some mistakes no it can guide the government to avoid see they be a case experience is something na ultimate okay eso wo hia eso ato okwem nti so far there
menim say mostly ya na nkofo e ka say eniama e koso party nim eniama ACC ni ade na most of them are attributed to wo as general secretary ama nkofo kra e frese general secretary say so resign me ampoma can be da eni ade I mean what is ansem na ya na wo fa ne say
you see etobia betini panas ebi say obi a wonim odwuma poti say ebia unkra constitution na wahwe say ebia adwuma si na eso wo ye na ebia ono ade emotions say ebia kwa abato anye yi ti obi ka so yakoto abada anye eti general secretary free ho oti ase ba kono wahwe abato ekoto say fort no e free wo say in free because nkum onye me ya adwen say general secretary ya ntome so aba say me kopre MP na say me kwa kopre o mampani akunya dey ya your parliamentary candidates are no more constituency or made the face of the campaign enti obia so adwuma o ye o constituency campaign team no national there be any supervision but the main work na e form okay adwuma o ye enti say obi ka say ya then it means say more form nyina so police station no court one so ese pam nyina ese pam constituency fo nyina ese pam bi ato yes be mistake okay ebi ye o madwuma na so e no metoto party no meto aban no enye nipa ba ko so bi research na ho kire be mem no if general secretary o se bi ebi a adwuma bi a na secretary mi ye ponto adwuma bi a sikasem ye ntimi anya nwie no we general secretary obetima sesan until last time obi eya o kanam say manu buso asemo ti yemfa ne say ka Kodua nye general secretary ana ka yewa ka election defeat no ka betima ye hu bibi kwesa me busa afone o hweme na so dem je tum say wo si me say until ka election results na ekoye no ka wo no say normal challenges e to aban no issues ekoye no to we general secretary then na betima ai akonsha bi wa eto esi and I told you, Osha party constitution is very clear. Okay. There are several times, the pebi akas we akasa say, I don't know, general secretary won't suspend no. I don't know where you say won't mean your now the more you weak mustro the partner. Osha NPP constitution depending on the parkour the DB or party. Okay. Say, polling station officer, that's why electoral area officer, that's why ordinary member na woye bibia ye fe bibi petition say obi di petition bra party pinu for say inkum akoka nsem say akoya adi say the party pinu for munhwe na montwena so say petition ni embaya untimi fa ompe enka say ma suspend nipa no
okay
etoso biem say nipa no ye regional officer no a regional chairman and so a member of NEC na assemble her you have to petition the party
okay
which obviously will come to me then what they are called NEC National Council for them to take a decision and refer the person to disciplinary committee that say oh yeah judge maybe I want nam na obi akowia de no hu no na say obi adi owu no hu no o abonten untimi nka say me judge nti o kodam ifiase say prosecutor na afa asem no amba court untimi nka ho hwe
okay
ana say back imi kra NEC National Council ene general secretary nkwa odwuma wo no sebi obetima kire wadwen e ba se eto aba wo vote baako enti wo kire wadwen wie na dodo na aka se nifa ene ekọ but wonim se nifa na ekọ ne enye but wo pebenku a untimi gya bonten ka se me dem me ko meet no me say yenko benkum ana party for so mo ko nifa then it means say article 3 constitutional assembly can say it's a duty of a member to publicly uphold the decision of party no what breach and they told me ikumi babontina me kasa me kasa in my capacity as just general secretary or madwin na maker me be kasa as chief spokesperson for the party
okay
the ACL committee na meet na omu wi a ne dia research wa no general secretary ko kan say the NECA we are general secretary ko kan say a national council we are ko kan say the high decision making body called delegate conference we are general secretary no ko kan wase
on that note no obi bebu say talking about say to dan for say we are can say nke so suspending no so we say amo ofo say a petition one sana motimi aye bibi ede afa ho no mami musa say nansen na yehu say yewura kwame bafo abronye akeka nsem bi afa eye osofu pani Duncan Williams ho I know yehu say obi ambe petition mo but me hu say party ma ba bonten ma ba be ka ho asem enti eno na nkofo ka say odi kan di dimpenfo bi atem omoye I mean key members of your party and no the man fa bibi ama bonten enti edru ba bi sa na nkofo hu say mu ye yiyimu bi e wo ba bi.
You see, the question is, yentia baby ejina as a political party. And then, we share platform do a war party no more. Presidential prime minister na kosunti. Ama pinche war party. And now we say, oh, ira candidate for akokase. Ira ba me anko for so akokase. Say kwa ira Brian so abeka na nko for akokase. Now, oye penny biano. Now, one measure the mood of your followers. No one share situation or party no say. Now, the akuma. Eka say one share say party. Share inkum.
Yes, sir.
There have been several times, sir. Party call for akabibi. Oko kanya inkum. Oko kasa asimsi. Ade achiya no na abeta fro. Na abet so nkrofo kwa ka say no there na ye fa ho ebia nkumo there na o kan is different from the abet e kan no but people see say wakasa there wakasa what you say
okay
and then people have become so emotional and to some extent irrational say baby a wogina no and o dey assess ade e koso there have been several times before abomudin na abronye osu bempa oni nkofo bi to bi a kasa o kasa bi ne mu odu ne mu ehye no ye de ba NEC
okay
edu baby at national council then you refer them. There's difference between internal contest
okay
say if any feel crown no mo kontokwa ofia mo wi amusisi but say the moment I bet say fifi
akwa bonten there
ene de na o say fi no
oko fanto kwa kese na
ena aba fi no enti no me koso nyina no de bia me ka che nkofo say situation in 1992 96 empo 2004 any samle enyepe
okay
because 92 inko na social media be any ho na Facebook WhatsApp be any ho empo even 2016 na enye hini ete say ne samle wo
sure
ene obitimi tenafi na TikTok say Twitter say there be no atransi no akasama to asama o kan e bia nyina so kra nuso enye ne kra but obi kofa wo hu se nyina so wo so se nyina so no so ato aso ye de e kan wasem ana me catch us inkum be bia metene no ma mi hu no e ya mayo sem ne ye
sure
ye nkofo bu wo ha ye opponent abo mo pa se de bia no omo nsu jangu party no omo kan sem a e de division beba party me de ebufo beba party no ana presidential primaries na so daso enti time bia no before say obe take a decision the timing is very important 2014 2015 your presidential primaries yawo
exactly
that time no my course say no ni bi wo ho pa na prapriye dede national contest ne conform shishen kofochi a super party for penifo nyina but at that time there was calm in the party
okay
penifo no body party nation o man sheda nye gidigidi say ya suspend way ya pam way free
it's not because at that time na social media and share down ye NJ form said ye na age form tin seven spread this until they be about
it any your one point but still now no you don't have to panic eso won say ebre bi na aduru a sa normal way no ekoso one share in your attempt to instill discipline say oh na suspend nkum ma suspend we no obe we no onya be suspend obi a party no tinipa bi wo ha wo ya no afre na badem he de o ye na nye twaso ebi wo so no arefe amomo discipline committee say discipline committee no omo hwere ni pakro no omo kana sem
okay
ene koduru wa inu nsem bi the discipline committee ni be ye no ena recommendation ya den omo de be bro na the mechanic party for ntiase ene efa nyina no omo nkofo nyina ye no ma enso en min ni wa twinja adoa ho eyinkum onim ye nkofo ase bo mo titafo mo deep penifo ne bi achi a omo kasa omo kaka to bi kwa oto na adjust wo de wanyi ni ye
yeah
other side the same thing the obetima and say you keep on questioning them now from no no kasa but na me bone e ya adum January 31st see a to abawie na yi can for say asumasi we ne deep part nanu that point ne there so we are wondering say obey bibi etia part no obekasa etia pa ko na ye yi ne say only part nanu ma and obi o sa dwombo na about no at that point in St. Paul, who discipline now, who employ permanent free party no cry.
Asafata.
Obi nti menya kan so oye we ni panti. Na o permanent free. Nti you will lie wo ho. The Paul we manage them. E bro so a watch the Paul na so.
Now, what the 31st January 2026 the abase that time no na party no ye nhehye say all kwakoto flag bearer elections no. Na Mamini Kamusa say Andrew sa time no and I say before sa date no na party no ewo the right electoral college or the be kwakoto sa aba
no dinya ne say me say sa komo ya bada abrebia no obia wo preso be di party nenu omo a omo hwe party no ebetoto no ma obi a we interest ti ase pa na interest no it depend be a what obisa me say general secretary me interest pa wo abatu ye kwakoto ne ene den a me catch you say me pese ye to abani wi na ye wi no na unity of party no me pese ye to abani wi na ye wi no say reconciliation a enye din e ma party no
okay
Inku meka say on in interest in so person the candidate ewini obi ogina abebeka so onso person the candidate ewini enti decision bi abeteki bia no either say ebe nipa ba ko de enye nipa ba ko de depend on how ohun sa decision na what taking
okay.
National Council Osha Article 13 na onon kwani body a wotumi say obesity data ye beto presidential primaries.
Okay.
International Council is share no. Over be nipa a membership of National Council ye twem be 100. Eno say no, ene general secretary na peki nipa no. E don kwotena ho. A constitution ne kire membership of National Council.
Okay.
Regional chairpersons for Kahon, MPs 20 Ekahon, former general secretary, former national chairman Munina almost Kahon, national officers Enina Eso Kahon, chairman council of elders Ekahon, diaspora branch no representative Ekahon. Tikushia, Adreno, Ube chair Adrin, Ube Kasi. They do ne Bekano. Say senior person Okono. It become the decision of National Council. You may be happy, you may not be happy. But see, idea to me say, yeah, party, yeah, they can be member, yeah, the party constitution, be yeah, the money there. So far as I go forward, say 2 minutes chroma there, 1 million. The National Council trans no okay. January 31st, and to presidential primaries. Me do to me say, question and call for can I say okay? Does it mean say you be 2 polling station, you know, say the tetino, ye no nyina wie ansana January 31st no ya to na say ye to no first ansana ya ba ye chi aba be to polling station no foforo. And then this hand come no top down and bottom up no discussion by ya enkofo be see ye hu be dane sa no man. The question is say dynamics in 2092 bani sam na enyepe nkum say we are leader of a party now say we are party pioneer now share the day koso party musisi ka in the past no impo year to 2023 presidential primaries no near to polling station in 2022
yes
year to 2022 polling station about electoral area ato region ato national no na presidential primary de be enum na tension bia shedam be mu say we kwa kogina until polling station they there ba ho no within constituency wona
so that time na mo ye government in power until most of concentration so aban so until obi o interest na kra na on kan ho asem until the latter part no ansa no mu nyina
until only me ya adwen say abon a ye ne compile 2023 no na enye candidate bi abo
okay
because that time no say be omo press say you are candidate you are ba me abra mu nyina no be any interest
obi abeton sa
abo na ye the two sa 2023 presidential primaries no and ye to about 2024 year inkum ye 2 year ya na interest started by presidential primaries no can normally ke polling station near you cry ya sakwa na they say we are presidential primaries no aba international council chance who say ene so ye o kase o kwa could be a polling station elections now share environmental ye wom sese any day da ya koso sign penifo or more press o metu franka ma party no a o mo nim say polling station for na beto aba yi om no office o metra
Debbie.
If you say, candidate be able to try say obey nipa polling station where or be to abide there. Edia man. Until you about me best sponsor. You are candidate best sponsor. You are Brian best sponsor. You are Bacheja best sponsor. Until we sound say, until on the day of our polling station elections, you know, polling station dey na be
si wo ho.
Until sa no ma we nyina na ya de a National Council hwe ni nyina say one share na kasa wo start for polling station says here penche ni de abeba party no one share be say party
any pay be wu kra doso
o dey eno kwa extreme position oh then yen nya jutum say in 2024 elections no polling station elections no they buy the you year film and the person me kwagina bi ama man gina bi le bufonya apathy ba hanyina no SF ho and one share now say akoye the CBM a obenya presidential candidate na you but a form no
Ayabasa. General Obibebu said that has been the routine from day one. Mosha said from polling station now they are afraid they are basoro. Moya Bibian Sheden see what party nim. Do you think say and only ebinmu a can ya adwene say 2024 in twedie na party ni die no no ka ho na ama enibre aba party ni mo.
You see in the count and to say yes we are proactive. Every say inkum say akotwaba na ye we lost by about 2.1 million votes. And Ukraine is a major concern for everyone. You see that it's so tibafo. And see, Osha 2016, a brave BT NDC bear 1 million votes now. Now, if we say a BC, it took NDC 8 years to be able to overturn 1 million now as no more the ADB account. All this knowledge in the car, it means that 2028 it will be a very difficult election for the party. And you say you will be in the SCA, SCA to an momentum.
Okay.
And one of the reasons is that National Council settled on January 31st and they said, ordinarily no, Quebec to presidential and Quebec to be a bear next year towards end of next year, be November or December. Now I had 24 months to the general elections.
Okay.
But party well you should not margin yes no. What has a wood train a copy brenna? Not time ben I bet my best start here say reconciliation. Now be call round young call for before or one to aba and young call for be you need so much time to work. To be a ubedim kuni be a January 31st beyond yet we have more than 2 years
to campaign.
To in fact so better to normal crowd party no cry ye ne sa no man no better to normal ye reconciliation be call baby esi o konkofo mo buofu businessmen fo bia no mo di echi o man ye no it takes time and second na be 2027 na dey aba then two imagine say income they cost social media cost Facebook cost Twitter now case o to presidential primary next year November we be transfer to next year November. What will happen to the party?
So it is never the fact, Sanya, Nkofo can say, mo pese mo ya nentem na mo to free esoro said ya beya nipa obewi ni no abeye CCCC na nako we mempel wo mepel we mempel enye sa na ebeba.
There be, but me know ya adwin say it's one of the disadvantages of tier 2 and 10.
Okay.
Because Bibia no ultimately 100%. And of course, you're to January 31st, we are a flag bearer of the party. There's a possibility to say, because we have a flag bearer, ABA and call for be using the thing, or be no quite marker say, we not meeting no in Ejuma, we not meeting near Juma. But I'll be very surprised. Say in 24 more place on the 2 franc Kama party no. Whoever wins will go that route. Then if I can only na so person will win the 2028 elections.
Okay.
Because income so person will win the 2028 elections then you will need everybody on board.
Okay.
Because okay say what win untimi income enye adwuma na ope Kodua income ni chita for no.
Me work akra.
So it means that Unyanko 2028 no kra no what lusun kofo e wa battle no enti adria kofo ka but I doubt say impenifor mo pre now yenya brese be 2028 elections no obi be gina aka say ebia we na mepe no na we na mepe no say ka wo hwema ye be kwa battle. I should be one of the first people America Semempene.
Okay.
Because said the worker possibility no. Ebi ekunya flag by America General Secretary Krade Mempeno. But I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm not thinking about myself as General Secretary. Say, me per se, you to me so about we are son presidential. Say, be ya want me Tata, but no. If I may dream on Kwamo, na me share the day cost to a party. Na me kase yet now, Massa de Dene, Mentimwasia Koswa to next year, by November. You want your Ghana for Kunobi.
Okay.
And then couldn't me yarduna. And no more 1 year, and this are my way in Nano, intimate Kawasap. NPP.
Because if you enjoy it.
A friend you ever say, Oka Kakra, in commercial support no, what you are a cat as a fufro. I bet ABS or cast some crown. ABS what the interest here, who leads the party?
General, the old woman, I bet at you.
Oh, sir.
Who make a crowd bend there?
And Suarez or Tway. What is Suarez or Tway? Oh, and see, focus crowd, I make a communication. I think.
Exactly.
Until you should wait now. What they imagine say, you have to know January 31st a week. See how our communication will change. Because that time there, aspirants in there, anyway.
Okay.
Until any now will be whipped in line to work. But no, can say. Part to communication as part of reviewing our communication because inside there higher 2024. Yeah, here be area. The association say you will set up committees. Yeah, tour. I don't call for more parliament. You don't call for no mere former CEOs, former ministers. You don't call for no mere communicators. A bus be a health once a month. You say uncle food in a becca sama partner.
Exactly.
A bad education and uncle food in a becca sam. A heading that tour. Nemo and call for Naka, I won't becca health and my mile. Or my campaign managers. I'm an aspirant A, aspirant B. Nti sa ahwode ne aniadin akaisa o mode tenase e de yesa adwuma no my attention has been divided. The emergency at two in every near Sankofu in our communication will be very stronger. Nti inkomesro mo bia function in timu say me meka sama mo as general secretary ebia bibia ekoso no ye ja favor nipa ba ko bia na se nipa nwenu bi
o se ne pen ama
me ka wo fidie so o na tuha say mo bia function in timu say me ya de na ma inkum na se me ya ma Suarez ade no se ye na wo fi say what transe na osese na eboa wa e na wo na what transe aka say bi eboa but it no wo na ho adwenti na me dey me the party's interest in here dey here
amanfo asemo ana omo busa ene say wo hwe ebi te say 2023 to be honest say as general secretary wa be kind of cry everybody saw say the hand of the government was directly behind one particular person ye happy obia the CEOs whoever or government official no ye ka omu nyina kodi one candidate echi enti nkofofo say ebia na saade no motena wa ma chire dwoa ebeye den so mbetimi aye nti yenya ne ntem so that still no sa ohyew no ebewo ho am yetimi ahwepe nkofo in line
see edikai party ni abem
okay
they say opposition obeka say am obi anya obia ana wodin so the NPP echi
pa
obetima hu say yonkofo bia first no more candidate A so many will be o ba candidate B
okay
and you say yonkofo bi so more candidate B so ma candidate A and obi na show mo there be nipa na atase wo say baby eduru me free say asumasi na odi party nanuma ebeboaye
okay
enti sa de ne de obia preference woye even 2023 now kan wasem nyina no as general secretary obia na otimi frame ka che me say ebia me ndi asumasi na so benti achi okaya me babonte me ka say me sa presidential promise ne yokono me support obia
okay
wa be wini bia no ona be di partner ama me kwa confederate ka say our advice national officers regional officers and constituency officers say obia stay away
sure
no obia remaining neutral because okoyi wani kodi obi achi na nipa ko na anya na nipa fofo no ko wini a ebe den say trust ebebem
okay
and I still maintain that position oh na say bi o ka asem na nipa dodo na ntwase no mo no nya adwua it makes implementation very difficult
okay
and I repeat it on this platform say me obi a your officer of the party there twu free sa presidential promise no and can call a national or a regional officer if you say why nyesa na koyi wenim na onipa na anya no bi pafo konya e be check the issue the problem be beba because when there referee the referee akogina say we gina we aside there obetime the match
ondi ni ye
enye ni ye
nti ema obi anya bibi say obi ye bibi e dey favor one candidate bi
there be o dey obetime match ma de ba ko a obeka say bia we ya ye na e be boa candidate A.
All right ma membra na me nkyere wade ba ko ya from Mr. Enkom sinipe dwumedie ana waso anyway ni enyina agusu a ohwe esanso etie Netu TV GH on Facebook and then on YouTube as well. Sanso so ana utie yen ewo Oman 107.1 FM so Asante Mantemu eye Ash 101.1 and then 90.1 enso ye NAP radio ewo mfimfini Mantemu precisely asim fusu afi omo UK and afi US and so UK for no eye Sources radio and afi Amansan radio sanso so ena womo US and so etie yen ewo Kings Jersey radio sanso ena Jerry's TV and so efa dwumedie no live and colored sinipen many general secretary of the New Patriotic Party lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong and amene no edi enkomo ewa ha maka kire obetime de o message and o comment ni nyina aba ye be read akire general no no ankasa nso ehunu senia etie now general mamene o enko just ended event party no ekoko ye ewo University of Ghana Legon sports stadium na enhyehyɛ na nkasa ohwɛ niana ewa ha na ultimu se Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo the former president ebekasa and then the former president Yewura John Agyapong Kufuor enso bekasa ne womo aka ene ade nyina but ohwe menu no so anaso se table of content no so ewa ha obia ni wa ohun se the former vice president do na ewum se obekasa but for him to be on the Titan tracks na all wavy party folks no obeka say na a direct campaign launch for Dr. Bawumia and no be ya no saying.
You see,
though only part of a plan and more planning event no dey.
So far as a general secretary there. Party assembly at the family.
Okay.
In the course of say you are Bawumia or Baho is his capacity as former vice president and former flag bearer. The idea no bekasa. But say okofa Titan track no there. Because na minima say obakofa adino. But you see, you must also understand baby a party in the agency. Obi kan sa you about me kofa ho no. Na me kan wasem. So we dey menya aware say obakofa ho.
Okay.
Ohwa na mia madam Yewura Agyapong obi so de video bre me a oba stadium no odina car so a wo yesi eno so nya campaign
say no de ye chiri
o de bi
adan na chi
nkum adan ye
general say o te ya wo kasai a different from so obi gina studio na chi a ono so e kasa
emmem stadium man ye kai se mo bi anya campaign ho see assembly de o campaign so it's me ka say no entwai
okay
ana adekonti amemma Yewura Kennedy asem issue and Yewura Bawumia asem issue say say euphoria na ekoso wo ho nyina no and then they be determine January 31st about one
o sini pay
and no na be decide you na ye share o stadium ho ye be 5,000 or the 6,000 omo meto aba no over 200,000 and two fee say 5,000 no and a be influence 200,000 no eti no maybe wa ha o ka so di wani ADH sa but make us now ye petty
okay
because enkofo ba ho a even the stance na ye wo enkofo mo pre so ma be even national officers ye nya be nomination but no more na stance ni ma
omo
ye campaign wo
yes
enti no be ndé o be stop him it's event na esi and at these things no let's help us ka say we saint all normal SSs we see no e we dey be conference ase but the most important thing is say adwuma no form.
Okay.
Adwuma no e form. Then one thing we can really expansion party in this year. Ama former constituency officers eba beto abani bi. Emma former MPs abeto abani bi. Former MMDCs abeto abani bi. Inkum. And to free say sa go form beto abani bi no. Uni maybe o meto amabako.
Debi.
Because me pese me ya de favor obi a. Kasa expansion no. Kemeka se me yenye. I'm just telling you, say the reason why I say party interest in yeshe. Because Obia 92 no constituency officer. Obia 96, 2000, 2004. Unim nadre.
Debi.
Obia former MMDC akufo-addo. Unim nadre.
Debi.
Obia former MP 96 ebe nyina no. Uno madre. Former branch executives diaspora UK US Germany no nyina no time ye take part no ebi 92 no unum
David.
Enti it will be difficult for someone to say electoral college na Agyapong no is for a particular person. It will be for a particular person abra betia da unkoye adwuma wo. Because politics and campaigning is about engaging.
Okay.
Ya obu ha obi a odi policy achibi enum ko fo bo a o ma tena constituency ya Agyapong ye koto aba no mu lusu ye onti mesre woni atiefo enye omo a omo tie se na 2 year stage na nkofo tie pa ene sa factions ba na elections na ekoso no ana eya se ayonkofa no mabiwa na nkeda party no obi antem NPP ebe NPP win elections 2016 yan kashwe krade Oman FM na 2 Ash FM na station na akadame na bai eya mo ena adwuma mo ye yora of akwamna kwat na kopon fa na currency adwuma mo ye wo station ya that time Lord Inu Salamsa Ash FM every time bia NPP asem enene yeka the party ne de yempo Oman FM na 2 Ash FM de eyi mu frima enye da
ba general mutimi ye event na nsenya mbe frefre media houses but na Kencity out of the list.
My catch say I don't want to see that thing going forward. Say untimi nka say bia oni nkumu asem issue bi wa hanti program aye party program no so where you nefrim it is wrong timini communication director for nakasa and me aso ma po bi a me se won hwe say program bi bia anya make sure say Kencity for na 2 Oman FM Ash FM e kan ho ko say bi nipa munni bi watsa on chen no ama bedu baabi no enyi boniaye timso message mo say empo bibi bana issues mina montiasia my doors are always open.
Okay.
What the moon frame na say bi dem come and see me na meka wi a etie for beti dem meka na ba wo ma na sa be ni ma mbohu na abo ama matimi akasem ni ye ene na ade am so message free na 2 for
now general my go back to emotions are more the core emotions are more the core University of Ghana kokoye ho adwuma that was 56 emu maku mienu pe na party no anjantum now be sisa constitution for the party ofo say nia wo mugi tum no e de nsunsuan so pa ebebre party no nia wo manjantum nso so no ebe ha party no anase de ne besi
motions mienu na omanjantum
exactly
first one year 17 na 17 no ye pese issue bi or bonica say Lord mischief bi or pese e cure na ene say on see a 2 polling station about constituency for the supervisory polling station elections maybe arranging the rep alcohol
exactly
na problem ye hu ni say baby wa ha enam say constituency for no ebeko elections and a polling station for na beto aba more monti conflict of interest ewo ho enti sa proposal ba na say sa dia ene yemma regional party ni mum a omo ni direct relationship in the polling station for no enko hwe sa polling station abato no so say be a conflict of interest emba then so ye koye no na meka NPP the beat of our democracy ye koye no conference o munyi ntu and unfortunately for region for constituency for the doors
exactly
ti sabi onu tumi kakra ekura no obeje afiri nsem a want ase ntem a omo shuti sa emotion down and other 154
yeah
any about say youth bracket no ye di free 40 e dey about 35 and you say the first time o meka ho asem kra national council e ka just we dey emfa but now almost all the proposals e dey aba chinchina e so mo dey ba confirm ye ka ho asem o hwe wiasem nyina sa youth bracket ILO for United Nations be 15 to 24 years and the youth and how Africa Africa Union kra ne kwa dem no 35 ntina on per se ye naka ye align no with the way best practice we international but say be Ghana politics no e different but we share this for ya omo we Pablo the youth organizer ko be 50 years
yeah
or na say be wo ko hwe no anye ni ya omo twa fa so ntene de ene se ko en conference ade and antum say there be a man maintain 40 na ewo ho then other motions are omoji 2 year key ones are me the pa and the bu ha me personally and I'm sure say you make sure say because inya is based on experience say inya
yeah
this marriage committee adwuma moya na the small about videos na me fa kunyos na me cancel bi na me boy nche end of this might be nominations for presidential primaries
okay
na NPP ade bi a fen mafia the pa sa mafia ne fa bi nkwandisi force ke de mu 50% kwa kwandisi force a ka de bi ebedin kunim samre uboti se bi nomination abeti se suspending crofo enen ko bi hwe se asumasiwe won tuma me candidate de asemi ko anya asemi kra ye sha suspend no enti sa motion 2 a de aba no the motion 2 ne kan say ya amend article 37
okay
37 no at least say it for better as the kafa suspension ho e wo ho o say me potomi amata me da battery 37 article 371 a member may be suspended from membership of the party or holding any office in the party pending an inquiry into his or her conduct by the disciplinary committee do chane say o NPP ni na party no penifo hu say bia why bibia enye enti answer kwai beko disciplinary committee no omotim ka say atwe asensen asakwa na eti wase no nipa de bi digina so e de ye normal emboa
okay
enti obu wa ha ya suspend no nanso on call disciplinary committee and the constitution no ka say wasem kwa disciplinary committee a cha be between 14 21 days you say etimi kan nyina firi obu wa ya suspend na even 6 months ebi kwa 1 year etene ofidie so meka party ni baba bia ya suspendo a wasem no enko disciplinary committee entrancing ka wasem mbuaye no suspension yetwem
se party ni bebia enne bia efom that is constituency omo hu ni se waye niema bia enso omo ani enti oma suspending na before say embaye na yen hwehwe mu nti eni nyina so bia
eni da so bia because say emrane say within 14 21 so otimi ka asem no enti otimi kan che so suspend obi na e ko 3 months 6 months ni entra asem no so that means pa ko na suspend no adwemboni nti na o suspending no
but general before 2024 elections me who say o kan asem bi e wo baby with regards to party maybe a ye suspended that is Aguna West o kan say ye suspend obi a ye from constituency it is ye from constituency na say omo aso ya na ka se ambasoro e ma ya nhwehwe omo nsemu anwia ansana eni nyina so a na che se omo tumi no a mo dia suspend e bi no mre bi atwem no mo dia from chiremu
suspension yo mu mi no
okay
yo de makasisi a say what me asensen na so ntie manu masem oti ase eno no say discipline committee from na sa 14 days no atwema sa suspension enye adwuma
okay
ene o de ya suspend o ma discipline committee o mo ko discipline committee hearing ama mo transi tie asem ni aka say nkum why bone nti ya suspend no ene dia family akwem ene o mintimi nka say ya twegu first one na make come asem see ya ma hearing no de sa suspension enye adwuma but we will go through this procedure there the part in the my any amnesty
okay
so until no crowd national council nyensi January idea ye kan wasem but you smell for videos say ihia ni padodo edo ma ye adwuma
okay
obu wa ha ma suspend no then so wonu no ho ebi kwa de a chop aba sa ankofo no de message party penifo constituency any region say omom de dwato aba no mama patch omanum de omo hwa mo fa nche om
okay
and your third one here for feature. For feature, any day, and no, unya discipline committee. Unya will be and say Okojina as independent.
Okay.
Now say Oko support independent candidate, bra party no, you will be so Okojina. And then the yenti one massive. And then the wa ja party no dada.
Okay.
And say no before say Yebeka wasem, as a party say me to say yajuwa to me say sabe kai ho. Ntienti enwase
okay but mama so menti ase wa ha say me kai say before 2024 elections or parliament
yes
NDC for a raise motion say enipa bi grane for I mean as independent presidential candidate and so therefore omo a member of the New Patriotic Party but ye hu say omo ko say na party constitution no say e na e kan ti say sa na tie dia enkofo no munyi omum free asese om numbers no say ene gina me kai se wo parliament mo kokon ho ameko supreme court krama ni nyina na bae no na mo awie ni enti senka sana di aba besen kode a don't you think senka ne sankofo no nso no yen consider wo mo na nke bi a yen fo mo nso mfum so nche because bi a waye sese no onye bi
sebi ena mature kwan no say for future day you have to reapply
okay
and them na me yama who one else will apply and they see parliament and they say nipa kono no or yes or be member of parliament in the next parliament what you say parliament na no across the carpet say bia if you are come before that same parliament there in a different matter
okay
but parliament here can was the 9th parliament as my year not the 8th parliament
okay
temremo no enye adwuma sa ntenene enchiremu amedeba
all right
then me back to motions no and I'm said na e hu say nkofo bi so abuse sa article 37 na say utimi suspend nipa before say betin anu masem no and then motion 2 e dey aba I replace sa motion article 37 na say to me say e betru bi asensan no say constituency executive committee ni say to me no
okay
but rather disciplinary committee ni mum and o to me say I say if be prima facie case say okumu bi say meda yenyan kan asem ni wi na so court na case asema kai de mood ko meda de mu oshi say de yan fa nko to abakukum ni kan asem ni wi o ti ase and depending on case I beba disciplinary committee no mutimi case asem ya ba enim de eso say de wakunya no yayi Edward Twin asensen say too many there say no motion 2 ni che say a disciplinary committee pe
ne betimi asa
de no
okay
then we are through say polling station ya expand at the court 7
exactly
so from 5 no kebenya kebe expand akọ dodo na in fact amendment committee kwa don ka almost kebenya ka 1 man 1 vote
okay
then so the question ni say afina party kwa ya start here ya hwe membership drive no na me boa September ye ID cards na ye suspend ye ye be sa to aso
okay
ye to aso a ye benya database no inya database na enkofo be sha ase atwa juice o party no enti ye target ne say na me boa by 2028 ne de ni ye hu database enkofo a omutwa juice no ene enkofo mo party ID card enti eno ka se wo ye one man one vote a wo record o ene eda dance
okay
but say no ka se okwakoya enka kasa mmiri a amanfo ni abre presidential prime minister no asem no e be kasa okwakofa ngofa ye den aba be chichim a favor obi tinya kan na committee ne kasa da bi yen prepare for 2028 nti ho no limited expansion na den yaye
okay
ana ade ba ko a ne ye kan waseman no amba motion rules and functions for party executives in 2024 you who say constituency bi wa ha wantwu wo ho chairman ne first vice ko first vice ne second vice organizer seat organizer agina adwuma ye assistant secretary so onya adwuma ne bi ye na assessment ba ko ne say constituency ba ko na omo kontokwa na me ko se me ko sisi eti idu a yetenase na chairman ne first vice no na eko na bu executive ndi na eko so if first vice na no a general chairman no ni pabonini only say meetings bia ono kwa na eko chairman be chairman won tu kwanda won yare da waje party na ata na nyas engum asema metu careful nkan eko siesie no say chairman yare da won tu kwanda meeting kwa ono kwa na eko ama first vice mbuofu wow so mo madwuma ni mi
say ka chairman yare kakra
won tu kwan kakra na ka
ono nso di
chairman ni bisa but a serious issue across executives no na hardware enti yedi shemo seka yen define obia officer of the party bia your roles your functions
okay
say be ya basa ni chine bia NC account
very very important
but any committee ne trans no committee ne ka say imagine say ofa electoral area adwuma mbe say o ma ye 5 before bia de we na so ye oba constituency nipa be 21 obi adwuma so ye oba region adwuma so ye oba national oba wie book no constitutional kase enti do mo kan ne say ye rely on article 18
okay
article 18 say there may be separate rules and regulations of the party to supplement the provision of this constitution enti yet me find you but yenye another rules and regulations are eno ye behwe
eno ye aside the constitution no
na edie use nti me share officers of the party say mo hu wo ma na se che no enche ye beti tima o me start aye sa rules and regulations ama officers so bia ye koyen no obi a be hu adwuma ya den eso ye
okay
nko say you free wa baby a ye sa ye hu adwuma ya me de say party ni si su dua say ye koyen nim no the leader of the party is the national chairman.
National chairman.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell so see wa bemo, see ni abemo. Party ne brain ya penny other party no chairman.
Chairman.
Eno ne boama sa o ye say wa bemo as president ne wo ho, ye say parliamentary presidential candidate no leader ne sa no man. Emma confusion emma. Eba they say page party na ho odin. Na party na ho odin timi gina.
Okay.
And after the chairman so they be chair campaign meetings na. On the no boama de tumi ahye party no ensem
okay
yeah kunya be translate aba region and the constituency nya e be party ntimi nya ahoden ewo then another motion say ba additional standing committees are the national council national council of 5 standing committees they say offer constitutional legal affairs finance disciplinary committee organization research you did to say communication idea a deep pass nenya or 2024 elections no it is say no ya dia to say the communication committee can standing committees of the party and as idea to say instead of say you be appointed communication officers no you be to so aba so until obia na person your communication officer for elections na yan to so aba so
nti me say me come me constituency Achimansa district say me pese me ye communication officer for the party.
Yes.
Me kona ye to me so aba na me wini a me wini me na me ye medwuma
because no baby wo ha ye hu say enkofo bi wo kwa munye communicators na so ebi wo ha na chairman bi a collections no wo wini also nkuno di mechi boaboa me ntia ma me pe baby ye de financial
on a silver platter.
But if we are communication kwa wanti ase. You intend to put that. Until you na party na share sika say research election dey fine. You be by appointment by communication dey. You to so aba. Na kromane party for na who say assume as we dey you tin nka obetima ye adwuma. Na side communication committee abeka ho.
Okay.
The board chairman for the party's communication committee. On be share e kwan be dan the communication strategy dey be ko nyina so ya dey akasa amendment no we any through then electoral affairs committee and also sa about say party elections elections ni so e da be kai standing committee ho and so e be hwe na e dey adwuma then political strategy and policy committee and so ya dey NPP ya ideology philosophy and say be twan be akọ elections as afa na e be manifesto abena kasem bi ye ne nya adwen e se nya nkofo metnase a almost my responded at within record time. Now, then most and also equally important, security and intelligence committee. And also your committee about the council, your band one security one and also your standing committee partner. But can't tell those 54.
I'm saying my Juma na another motion and also managing Hopana said we are talking about a year. Party coordinators, no, that is electoral area coordinators, no. Now instead of nipa bako ebekono, my in the committee, very very important. So nipa. Na mami nyina wes na mi musa se, ohe nia ekoso ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium wana na efe so ni. Though we were expecting see be hu na do danko akufo-addo ene Yura John Ejekum Kufuor ye hu omo ewo but ye nim senka say because of technology high intino I mean some kwan bi Google Meet be and something of that sort would have happened but ye hu ne sa and a videos mo boy en so ye hu ne say it was too old and I mean not a hard drink kakra and no we are not saying
mama started free electoral area dey na kind
okay
wo share electoral area NPP electoral areas no it differ from electoral commission then kakra
okay
your constituency bi wa ha mo say EC electoral areas here 10 by NPP 15 MBN 20 and no the party ninya your collections the embassy me bonia bon say nipa be nipa miensa no ma ba begina using the NPP electoral areas na be electoral commission there near bako te be duro na NPP nipa be miensa so mu begina na ndi nipa bako pe o ka so bi nja so antiasi antiasi there be you we aligning with electoral commission electoral areas no and that to be nipa bako nkwati mi adwuma
yeah
nti 4 ebeka electoral area coordinator no ha now even polling station they cry 15 and 10 omo quite me check polling stations na there e mo say be ya adwuma meet my court intentum ajamaye then on the issue of your former president Akufo ni na Dankwa Akufo na Dankwa Akufo do kwado my chief of staff former chief of staff exactly yeah me Frimpong so opare ebe kasa e de man no now I'm told say Akufo no more try say ka omenya ono ama nakasa
okay
link ne there no na
papa
na entime ambo nti na say bia wakasa wonkasa but no I prepare so be but I bear from fidi and entime ama na but me bia na wie bibia so e brief for me na about the program.
All right, now we all the amendments say yabenya complete constitution for the party enipa ewo form a omubu afu a omofo say party no edidi ja wo mu emre bi atwem ene ade general kwan ben na mo fa so aka omakoma atom yem ama constitution ya mo de aba sese no omo beje agina so aye adwuma ama party na san back to power
edi kind nkumese isisi fi yansa sebi one ma ofi anya kono obi ambesa no ma NDC for ye omo a mo said omo hu ne ti hu ne nan na 2024 campaign omo ye LGBTQ hu asem si e ba ye de 2 months no ye be pass bill no na ne ka LGBTQ na ni si fu dwane sa di levia ena ma driver for seka for every Ghana ho kire wom NPP ta akunya no so 8 years ya fa levy bia so vodum so etimi bo modern ama dum so ni ho NDC for by opposite di levy ena o hwe galamsey a ha koso mem ha me say galamsey a koso in the last 6 months no e NPP 8 years no
who see the pay
me say NPP 8 years to the extent so mu ade kra o man pani constituency kwa ni krum o mu to galamsey wo o man pani Muhammad ni constituency be bi ofiri kro o mu to galamsey wo
what northern region
savannah bole bamboy ni krum o mu to galamsey wo and it's our problems na koso nyina no Ghana for show na so o mu say hwe NPP said there be na ye nti wo tia de na moyi ana dede wo party no se na me boa na etimi siesie bibia wi a na ye united na start say ye kasa with one voice ama for because NPP for money abre na ye san ko form because adwuma mo ye no ye mo to aso ka be kwela ni then party for a no mo nya buof ebe do buofu a bi se man ko to aba e sha say fi police station obu wo ha opeso ko gina police station elections nya ka kire ne so forms dey bi no ho e be dada ne sa obu wo ha ya ka kire se e be to aba ne Sunday obedu wo Sunday so ye to ne meda wo ya so ya mafia
se dada
it say bufu ne nyina ya de wo ho shekofo bufu
Aguna West ABC
so enti ya kase na me boa na ewie presidential na e ba be police station na nhyehyɛ de beba no inkum obie no obetima deny obi sɛ o ma ne nkonya police station
mafia tactics ni nyina be
enye adwuma ye memma kwam obi a opese okogina police station bia kogina emre de beto sɛ bi obi wo ha so police station executive o constituency bi onto abakra wo ebi kura sa police station wo kura wonto
na general say no de sa de nkamo na masoso so ama na ba wo because me binu mu a constituency bi omo ye MPs e wo ho omo nto aba wo ho da but on a silver platter party say we are near the neko no de naba omo nyina edi MP enti enu nti na amasa ade na so it is good someone who said
yes no man said no ma hwegu a na ho hihye ti sa no man nyina ye hu a ye toto ye se de eto chi man nkofo bufu nyina no ese resolve
okay
because what me address apathy no na yen nkofo nyina rehyiemu se afedie ya ma me kwan bi bisuma kwa kogina because first no ti na make obi abeye party adwuma imagine 92 say na party na wi Ghana ahokyere wa no bitimi nya kokodo say ma be NPP chairman ba be NPP constituency secretary nkofo tomaja pade de boa party no obi abeye MP opposition nyina be 20-30 years no it's so be former party ko take decision na ya friend bi this is nkofo a mu free party ni mu nyina ya mama kunya se o meto presidential primary say ni gi abo mo so no
obi aye dede me ne former chairman constituency chairman bi kasa dede ano o ye
na ni age nti afedo won say party na den akaim say akofo no kwa no ate ada say no o ba be ye party adwuma ti kakra sa o mo amate ada na ebufuo ena o mo a se bi no mo pe bibia free aban no obu businessman bi o so pe contract bi aye ni ahwa ni wanya bi anya say akofo ni nyina no e kasa ni normal ye be ye ni hihye be nyina ma mo hu se se bi normal bi a ye anyi yi no na me boa na ba 2028 ya sesa
okay
so nti sa adwuma ne de ye be ye anything na ye nyina ye bom pa se ye betima to bibia antem it is said the make no 31st by 31st July ye be presidential primaries no open nomination ni wi a hihye be beba
okay
na hihye beba no de di kan ye se within 1 month no forms bo obi a pese oji forms ni bia pese oji na bia no mama akunya na ese special college no bi
general honso na asem yem hyehye me kakra nse mu bie nomination na nipa 50 ye nyina ya twe eti se ye be fa forms a mo be ye ne dey
nkum
general
ese wa opese obegina as presidential candidate NPP no ese o hwe ho ese wa de kan ya analysis o check hu ye pa se be bia ya duru no obetime di party nanim and na two ese oboa ho na oba
because one in ne we
opese o di party anim a ese one na no otimi obi out mobilize resources
okay
or because NPP party kase ti opposition they be call elections and to one na kum na se otimi ka se oh mo boa ma menya metima abre resources ama party na ye adwuma and na se wo be ba na ye ka se party mu na sa bebre e wo ho nti wa be bia na free no national council take a decision but expect say filing fees and nomination fee about so
ase wo be ma wo kwakọ ware oba ese wo kari ubotom hu se oba ne bisa wega obetima to
obetima twa so obetimi e di party nanim ene wo boa wan hu se betima enya yen ka so sika
yeah
but say we mobilize resources to show strength
yeah
ene o capability so betima boa
okay
now wetima ye adwuma nti omo nyina na yade e be hwe sa adwuma ne nya ti vetting be koso vetting koso at the elections committee o me hwa manage sa no ma nyina beside memo be ma constituency before region for say enam expansion na e koso nti former executives ni nyina won compile obia omodin omomotiase na on picture nyina no enfambra ni enfanka abone o fortunately enough no 2023 abone o
okay
wa original presidential primaries bia no you should have a copy
okay
nti eno no eda ho ti de be kai additional ones a e ba be ka ho
nti obetimi anya de compare
e de ahwe ye wie ni nyina akwa ye be ye voter revision
okay
o je be hwa hu se obia no din na was ni din wo mu pepepe ye nyi obia din free mu ye fo obi din bia free mu because elections there the pakon wo kono ni se register no se bi fun so bia ni ho a okokora no wanya kora obeti ase dan se obeka se e bia ye kọ obi din enim e obi din aba be hwem obi ewu no akoto aba ne bi ene sa no ma ne nya de enya de be so kora wo ya penso tina me bua ni wie ni nyina wie a na ye koto aba no January 31st wie a ni aba be start polling station
okay
until we cast a top down and top dancer said there two polling station na constitution is clear so two polling station we are we call electoral area no akose ti e baba back ni aba be to e bo ase polling station na ansa na eba be we national elections now.
All right so general on that note no ma mbisa this quick question say what the krata babo ntenche say obia Oshia party ma or engage in any form of campaigning biano onjai sa de ni san say what the tabo atoso now wo hwe time a mode be ya de ba be kwa koto flag bearer abato na very short enti sa tabo na wo de to campaigning so no say wa pagya aneda so kosi da ben na the page
national council and a bit take side decision nyame bo achina so national council ye meeting ntini nyina be kan but mo nim say by practice no say unya bie nomination dia no ma kwan say enko for nkoye campaign
okay
and to unless it be best somebody meaning say the moment say 31st or 30th for it be nomination dia akonya be da say presidential aspirants no will be able to make rounds in a campaign.
All right. And many General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party, lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong, and I mean no AD and Como say there I am a very very good friend. And General Meboa. Say there General bibi ho bibi ani ho yes your fear chi abofunu bi ani ho
and politics who need permanent enemies
eno ano no
oh we asem no unya kwan no obi nsin a e bia ntanta beba by the moment anu be hia no oh di pa ko say the medwin fan no kwa so want say ti de bia me ka say politics no me eno obi nku
okay
because in the pakon na wo your town for chamba be wadan for one show wadan for kwa be wadan for
sa
dinkum boni bi en ho
general na akasa no ndi ma menko studio B na fei messages ahodo a aba no edoso papa yenkan bi na fei general nkasa wa hai wa obia ne a owoka enso so no ontie na supreme san say he is the chief administrator for the New Patriotic Party. Nti yenko Sabata we afi aye krado ya wode messages no wode eba. Obapa et saying
Mr. Inkum nyame ado me ho ye pa.
Bibia de ye won.
Bibia da.
General say oba na wo sresre sa. Once messages na ya na ehunu ebo no wumbe ni nyina wa na wo kan. Enso na ehunu na wo sresre sa.
Ya ehunu na me se ne de mawu.
O ya kan ni nyame nyi bi firi. Ya mo baba so kan. Do mo ye me so kan ni nyina wa ha.
It is Sabata, over to you.
Okay, internet them the YouTube so esa shasi biom. A champion Kwame say good afternoon Mr. Inkum, watching you live from the Wu Equiapem. Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong is our next president of Ghana, Martin Lupin. Grant George say please send all these videos to the supporters of Honorable Ken and to all TV stations. God bless you all. You do all where videos Honorable Ken videos now no more play our TV before Sinipen starting.
Okay.
I know who asem na wakano. Said Opoku say good afternoon father Sinipen you do all. Kwame Owusu say I love your outfit today. You look super sharp, great stuff. Where Mr. Owusu
say General Eba. General ba e won say na awamia. Ti say me the two form one hand.
Why no one can we defeat you? Aye. Simple boy say good day. I'm happy that finally JFK has come to Net2 TV. My question to him is, does he know what some NPP and some Ghanaians think about his conduct as party secretary? Fairness is the game. Obidia or the Ebayen. Ebenezer Dia say, whoever introduced Sinupen program is so smart. Honorable Kennedy is going to be the Ghanaians' next president come 2029. Sinupen. Friends of Kencity Media say, we are seriously connected and we will do what we can to bring Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Hashtag no Ken, no power. Solomon say Ken is the next president of Ghana. Anochi Abankwa say hashtag change is coming now. Honorable Ken is going to change the face of the presidency. Mananama say Sinupen greetings from New Jersey, successfully connected. And also so Ewa has saying, Yamami Winnie Champon say good afternoon my children and granddaughter. How are you doing? Hope all is well by God's grace. Mr. Inkum, only your outfit, son. I won't forget you. I will send you egg money for your birthday. Love you, peace. And now na me ko hon tene ya sini pe ya chiro.
Auntie uma me se na de.
Ai wa sini pe. Anthony Ofori say Inkum please. Kennedy Agyapong should start getting his communicators in all the police stations to regional areas to send a message to the people before it's too late. This is what NDC did to succeed. Obi Edianono Solomon Amankwa say Ken. Teddy Jones say please ask Justin Kodua if he can hold the Bible and swear if NPP has treated Honorable Kennedy Agyapong fairly. No one is asking him to support Ken. He just has to be fair. Obi Edianono nti. Okay. Steve Time say NDC never learn. Albert Ofori say let's Ken be Ken. And no so has say. Some media say God bless you Sinupen with Mr. Inkum and his brother. Emmanuel Esha say Mr. Inkum tell Albert that no matter how bad NDC is, if they bring Baumia, we will still see NDC better option than NPP. Wasini pay ewa hasi. Asare Nanaya say who say man no day, man day Papa. Kennedy is the one who Ghana need at their companies into help Ghana. Okay, ni bro for no sini biom emame. Nanaya say Ghanaians didn't have any other choice but to vote for NDC because the NPP refused to listen to bring the preferred candidates. Kwesi Isaac say, let's Ken be Ken. Abinadeda say, is it not the same thing you guys are doing by removing those not supporting your favorite candidates' names from the album? Obisuso Abinadeda no. Amos Kwacho say, we don't like the top to down approach. It will destroy the party. Please let the elders should listen to the ground people. Emmanuel Eshan said the excuse was not about Russia, Ukraine, but rather indiscipline. Stop imposing Baumia on us. Ama New York one say a lot of places at the north had 0 votes during the 2024 elections, but those places have delegates. You want the same delegates to go and vote and choose another flag bearer. Meanwhile, they didn't vote for us at the national. Osei was to say, I'm strongly connected. No Ken, no votes. Frank Addo say, let Ken be Ken. Abna did I say, JFK, why did the executives give Baumia the chance to walk around the stadium after his speech on Saturday?
And them say, watch it, Dadanti. Who he has to be Yanobi. What he can't teach him Dadanti to us.
Okay. Anthony Ofori say, early selection for flag bearer or presidential candidate is the right decision to make. The people, the opposition, foreign people will respect the party and its leader. Ampo for back office, welcome home JFK. Nanaya say, why do you issue letter that no one should campaign, but you went abroad to support another candidate who was seen campaigning? And also so Ewa has say, Stephen Boache say no Ken, no votes. Inti mame fa mienu so Ewa WhatsApp emfa enka ho na yenko yenim. We say General Secretary Justin Kodua, as you speak live on Net2 TV, kindly remind your fellow party executives, especially those who helped form this great party, that unity doesn't mean sidelining strong voices like Honorable Ken Agyapong. It means embracing every pillar that holds the NPP together. Ken is not the problem. He's part of the solution for 2028. Let's choose inclusion over isolation. We Kofi Mano and the message we buy. We to say I'm Roxanne from Asinfo, so please, I want to understand the top to down approach well. Ken is our last hope as a youth.
Watch it, Trimpa.
But Wasanda, Mabium say, Opesoti at
General Chitrim, baby, I watched it in the watch him pa on sign every video, no. Obun say watch him, baby.
Okay, Mr. Inkum say, where the mommy found
it. Ma member general, I'm say, watch Rochoniama baby, na, onye and one, ye riana for ye beautiful lines, no, na 1 more 80 and so abem. Na yetime de dwumade no abawie so general obeboni ama bi tofa amamia
ikumedas na obi ka say we have to be fair on quite the same for bible ndinsi esa account ikubasi se maka ho asem say menya dia say me di project obi na say me di so obi campaign no ma mi hu no ene se me ya dia beboa party no na ebe wie January 31st obi abon si akoto aba de odi nkunim obi a party fo na agitum se on pese odi enum a process be free, fair and transparent.
Okay.
Ene se me two video so am kan se expansion ye me bodin from 92 by ya nipa oba kwa de bo kwa won kai omo bo a onim omo ana onim obi adwene a wo de ba beto aba no na manfo ntia se odo onipa out na chi a si form no kwa campaign ma no ene se bia radio so or TV so na be kasa ana say ni say adwuma no form be bia tibia on polling station form ho ni party for bo kwade no mko kasa ko se bia duru a wo de amfa say national officers ko bia kasa on to aba na endu be bia o nya to aba kra akoma onipa kra onu kwantimi wini eye nipa 200,000 or more constituency among no more no omo na eso no kokasa
okay
ti ahode obi a wa ahode a on campaign chair electoral college for no
okay
we ye no fura ba ko say me ko abuche ko support
I say time I would tabo no ba say obi anja I mean any form of campaigning no ye hu say wo UK I will support Dr.
and say sa nkomo say na re ho
okay
and na me ka say na social media essay part no me call IDU conference or Brussels man call London. But my team, you know, yes, you could be na UK, a campaign out Dr. Baumia. I'm say, at least say, obi a campaign more be as a cabina video. So be anti mambo video and can say be amo. In fact, and now I'm saying I'm ashamed who sunti. Me am a fat KLM because that day now you're called it to Kanyano. Nay be before British service, before KLM, maybe for KLM. Nay go through Brussels. You real program now, no. Now I'm call Holland. Holland not penny beer or bomb me a tea party, no film.
Okay.
I'm a coach shares and penny no. Me real and I'm Saba Ghana. I feel there's so winning UK, which is not even true. And 7 and 4 can it be said that I say, you be cast me bumping phone thing. You be cast me no cray. Now, it that will be so. The patrol was sending message, you know. My uncle UK Bianco campaign. When they Dr. Baumia be into quine. Uncle baby. In any case, you see, income. I said, you drew baby near tears, said, a bushan talker.
Okay.
And she said, you are townful. JH Mensa, now come on, a currency. Now, continue your akufo. Now, so drew baby, no castle backward, now a contest in me. Boy, that's one in the number Mokoba. The fact that say be a bone say, it be a Kodua, it be a Dr. Baumia tour, on the Canada tour. On a batched a coat. It does not mean so supporting.
Okay.
Said will be a hard dream, a shitty trim. Now, so a penny, will be a bound chair, over coming. It be a honorable Canadian anchor, meaning in Thomas. Many no at Sassy, it 2 and said, only fee. And the Samria, or call contest away in Nano. Because when him said him sit here, and when him said, how fair I am. But it's tough for me, dear children. I said, Motia says, ye will be beer. As ye knew beer, over camp penifone in our boom said, in an you're from Mabaco.
Sure.
Now, Sabi, may ye be beat here, you are connected. Now, some ye be beat here about me, that's here, Brian. Next, Nano, so more a beam be in ya. With my poor munching. No man say ya.
A bedding.
A bedding. A Timino said him city, no. Me no beer now. But it drew her. It be any permit to my barman or quan. Then you be a wide one. Because ye shall you be doing 2028 elections. Said your word, said a message made 2 million years.
Okay.
And the unborn drew her. We are better, but more beyond function in terms said, we ye be the avoid Pabako for. Because intimacy.
All right. And no, Yera Justin, Kodua Frimpong, General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party, JFK, and Akasano. Ono ankasa ose obia ni ho no mo a party eye bibi e dia favor no se ote wona ye wadwen se party eye bibi a favor wa wankasa no onim ne awoka ono ankasa mu no ye beka se oye product of Sadian because e dru baby na all the 16 regions ni nyina na se 10 regional chairman ni nyina no obia sorry supported ne opponent emre bi atwem but otimi win elections enti Sapa pepe ena etie ena ono a wabafie ene obae no say yes efie ni fiampa ne yonko brebo nso so lawyer kwaku amodate enso so e wa ha se wanhu yonko brebo ne o ma political salute adi ma ya activate phone lines no na fe mu amohe etie nso so no momrem messages there no wetimi answer ne nyina wo so so betimi afre na afi odo nkomo aba 0240 550899 0240550899. In fact, so fra lower TV set no volume no, and answer radio set no volume no. Na tie me your phone no so na nkomo no nye smooth. Esan say oh just 30 seconds ofra enti ma yento aso. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, ono ntimi enyina so nti ma yento aso ne yenko foforo so. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Yes sir, good afternoon. Hello. Okay, ono ntimi nyina so nti yento aso na yemfa nipa foforo na yenko yenem. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, ati ono ntimi enyina so 0240550899 mentie wo ho e wo TV no so ana radio no so lower volume set no na tie me ye general pentemako meetings ewo ho. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, 024055 899 until so betimi aba. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Sinupain.
General Secretary Ababesna. TV so actually normal na ebetiasie. Na ese ema ntiasenye juma. Because juma eda ni edoso. Nti mi bo General Secretary mi bo na abaso. Within the Alhaji Kumasi.
All right. Alhaji yadase papa say wetimi aba. Hello, good afternoon. Okay. And then me nim near phone say phone lines no na ye den yo say so say den yo. Hello, good afternoon. Sinupain. Hello, good. Yes, sir. Sinupain. Openi men tie wo TV na radio no so tie mi wo phone no so na nkomo no nye smooth. Why? Udin ba bia free for 30 seconds.
Make you. If I told I have that say and a general secretary Robert Grant is winning. Na jame say me say nya ye wo form na all kasa say nyame bo ya adum na say bi ewi ni power aya common say e say say bia be say ma ye class edume ma ye a coordinator electoral coordinator for about 12 years me hu eyi bibia me no party ye tumi opportunity to back mun to be can yeah coordinator bia mpo ye man slot ba ko anase bibi put that ye be yi duma sa na say opportunity to ba no mun no tension no mun omunye ta opportunity.
All right, what can wasem na we 30 seconds na so Mr. All right, ma menda wase general secretary ate say plot no ebeba 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
If you could be jump from me.
Obani mayentio.
Mr. Kati General Secretary says MPP party no. Young class said young cool square year crew to phone. You would your party ne kono e tell them ni su. Because MPP party no. E pruma e sera ken. We nya botre. No wen ka ade be me party no. E tinye tumpon. E sera mo. Ni yetimi ne power 2028. E pam chow. And one of the jam.
Say nkoma ya ni general di na head ya be me win power 2028 ana. All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Sinupain.
Me Sinupain.
We didn't be afraid free or 30 seconds.
Ya from me na na champon me free fi so hu. Na e me de say opani aba sidwe. Na asem kakra American say so whom constituency no case we hope up to now I ba conference no oba yen platform so ani am also no enye we say mapam we say wakodi independent echi mapam we say makodi independent mapam we nti me unipa 240 say yapam won say wakodi independent echi enso ade we see yen na yen nyanka bom sabi na ya did your party no masum party no my youth organizer 4 years my organizer 4 years my secretary 4 years my chairman 4 years masum send a papa never kind no me nya bibia mpon wo so sell me moja wo msa mesum nti wo mlesu na enkabo mu na ye hia no wo mo meka enkabo mu ni mo wo su.
All right,
yes apa dia
me da say general ate watchro mesra say ofra mentie ho radio no ana TV no so me sitie me phone no so and so lower the volume set na yento aso. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes sir, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Okay, onu ntimi nyina so ama yenko foforo so. Yento aso na yenko yenim. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sinupin.
But we don't make us with that guy. Na yebeda General Secretary as wo nkomboya odi abon. Hello.
Opani to aso.
Hello. We yebeda General Secretary as wo nkomboya Brian. The question I'm going to maybe say, Oma, abron ye no response no. No say internal context. In terms of when you move your click the open. In the internal context, you should be offense on content in the internal context. You should no longer say General Secretary. Of anything beautiful manner. When you question understand me business.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Sir, what me abaso ma yento aso na fe yenko yenim. Yenhwe so nipa fofra ba phone so a yemfa no. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Sinupin.
The friend Mr. P. I'm just go food.
Obanu kasa friend.
Asemo de bia meka no ene no wakan. You should be clear about the shit to motum. Eden feel so election news. It's your best. Obi an be atimu. Ebi agena sigi to kwa tu ekwe. Kwa no, we be wo. Obi o man success no. That is that. And two, amanfo so eye propaganda wo. Especially NDC for. You so be NDC ni ba be kan no de tie bo ya. NDC ba be kan no de tie ono ken. Na aye ye obokom na NPP. Edi obi tia ti se bia. Mo me mfa ndeduma. Why? The beginning me mfa ndeduma. And also gina waba hoy. Aya sida si. E gina waba wa mo sun tuwa na. En kapo mo e hu hia. No last name na ba be ba. We can be we program sa Kodua to go because I'm moving in my down. Because when we say I don't want to ba be ba. It's necessary. Bien wa we go so fortunate. Let me say yeah that be better.
All right. Ma na wase na yemfa call session no ensia general pese or meeting for 40 ma yemfa ensia na fei yemra back na yento aso ye the course no SC general ma membra back me unse wa trotro ye no na no na fei final submission na
I think no man mean na betuma so home constituency.
Yeah.
Minimum assembly power.
Okay.
Say na me chichum say for feature of membership. Say party no a candidate. Now o there was a party candidate no own support no. Now kwa support content crowd there. And why you want free party no.
Okay.
Na me nim penne ya adwen say enkabom so hia. Enti the mayor say International National Council ebe kan wasem.
Okay.
Na omo a say de cho omo a cho pa bebam ne sade. Let's also tia say and omo also tu no wan tu ni.
Sure.
Cause say be part no yentimi si gina here. See the inkum e kwa akogina. A ogina NPP na mu. O se there be o de kwa akogina independent candidate. Ye kwa yesa some party ni yesa no.
Yeah.
To yeso wa so yesa ade. Oji tu mu say de o ye no so anye ni. Na dwa to na de ba ne yakosra ne akosra ne apacho say the say nyina yenkambom ne anya adwuma ana second one ye chama abronye comments no enso me chire mo say yonkoma bi wa efie nkomo ensem bi wa betimu e but the bros no ye the disciplinary committee.
Okay.
Me try krata bia e de chama abronye asem koma disciplinary committee the disciplinary committee na say bia ensem nyina na eyi eni free ho the ese kan wasem the ese nipa kakasa kokko me na omkasa and the ese the madisman committee so yetu anamo inkom so meda was say
na ansa na beda mase no ma ye Ablekuma North
yes
rerun no as a party bo andwe so but we ye den a enya abamu awie now akotia nso damanim plans na ne say
ye beko na Ablekuma North no mrenetia na so party frontier say ansa na ye beba abonti be tu gina bia no ye oni de ka
okay
ebia na wo nim sa gina ye no but na so de ni dia ma say party penifronti esa oti ase
okay
inkum ya say wako elections na owo pin sheet nya wascan pin sheet 281 polling stations na wadin kunim 404 votes 14 votes na electoral commission enim so aka about na manaka 3 polling stations wajina parliament aka watro krata Agyapong na dakro or that sorry ya o se enkoye around 19 polling stations enam say NDC for se enkoye around na inkum se be obi decide we do a ebe o de na nipa boni for NDC for ekwa hwehwe ballot papers ekwa say pin sheet videos na muyi electoral commission collation center omo bu nkrofo omo pamo nkrofo electoral commission esabe na opese otwa do che ne se 2028 Oceana constituency wontimi wini a koye basabasa o ko say ballot boxes ko say pin sheet anya din a beka se ensan kwato abanfo NPP si there be after 1992 parliament ni akrase yanko na so by 96 ye call election petition 2012 ye call ye evidence e ko gina court na ye butia ye na so Ghana fo nyina hu ya sema ye de call court am ye boy ho 2016 about one enti gina na ye gina ne say there be aba ye di nkonim de untimi nka say ye nko rerun na so ankoba ne sa enam say ye duru ye ma me kuafie akogina radio so obekọ wakaso wakaso tu ba fo sema ne nko abontin na akọ kantokwa untimi ka say uja ne sa ene ma party fo penifo bebre so ekodi e kire say ye nko boa no but entwai but en de twem akotia so ti ye bekọ en de party ni ye kọ en de obi anti ase akotia by elections ndi ye bekọ nti anoma SU2 esi nya nipa obegina ye nwana na mu nya start campaign na akotia ni ye bekọ pa
say mo form manya obi a obetimi edi gina party na na mu a mususu obetimi edi nkunim amamu
eno no national council esi gina ye minti me gina hanka wase na me bwa ni wie bibia nkomo bia obi an na mo aswat
all right
na enko na magia tumi sa ha no bosumi bia me ba once na o de anya ayire kura bosumi me ba na maba be check mu because ma me check na me jamu a ase me se no ma o fomu oh agwan sanity boni bi enyum enkumeda was
ebe nwanwa krase be dru so a o san so be san akobiem
mekopa
obekobiem
mekopa ya me bua na enkwane anwode ne hia na adwumaden
menya nwanwa se bia mercy from cry campaign
me da se
ma na wase se obaye eno general secretary for the new patriotic party lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong ena enne waba amya sinipen e odwumadie so ma memfa seda Emma Heart Builders Real Estate waboaye me yato asase ene efie papa afei tabia takum enso aboaye ama mema yagina brane ye fra me Anthony Kofi Inkum Dadze Mr Inkum ene medin aha ene yedi dwumadie no esie nyankopon ya adomo a edwada ye besan so ehia biem sinipen ye kano senia we are out.